What's up, everybody? What is up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. It's Shohei Ohtani Day in the Dodgers Nation. Dodgers hosting the White Sox. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. What's up, everybody? What is up? First pitch scheduled at 1:05 my time. I'm obviously a little early. I'm going to hang out with some V-homies and some berserkers, and we're going to talk some Dodger baseball. Make sure to hit that subscribe if you're new. Give the video a like. Valhalla Sports Talk, your home for the best Los Angeles Dodgers live stream watch parties in all the land. All the land. Ain't that right, Mr. Garvey? Do some shout outs to those already in the chat. Eddie Arcio, it's show time. Woo 17 says Eddie. Sheila is up in here. What's up, Miss Sheila? Hope you're having a great day. Ella Shiva Jones. Let's go, Dodgers. Show's going to show them the real Windy City and blow them all away, says Eddie. Clayton Lockhart, what it do, Valhalla? I just smashed that like button. Appreciate it, Mr. Lockhart. Appreciate it. Roberto Rodriguez is in the house. What's up, Roberto? What's up? Cheers. So like I said, we're on here a little early to just hang out, kind of do a little perusing around the internet to see what's going on today. Like many of you, I will not be able to see the game today. I'll be listening to it on radio and sharing that with you. So we'll deal with it. I'm sure if anything big happens, it will be posted on X within seconds. And we'll go check it out. Necron checks in. 5-0-1 on spring training is the Dodgers record. What's up, Necron? Can we do fake bets today? Absolutely. Let me turn them on for you. Let me fire it up. Who will win this game? Dodgers? Sox? Or will it be a tie? Betting is open, it says, but it didn't go to that screen. Now, let me refresh this, make sure we're good to go. All right, betting is open. Dab Dave, what's up, Valhalla? What's up, Dab Dave? I don't even know if people do the dab anymore. That kind of dab. I had 5,000 points. I'm up to 25. Let's go, says Eddie. Necron says, who's pitching? Let me show you. How about if I show you who's pitching instead of telling you? Let's go to screen number 3. Screen number 3 is the full screen view. We'll go to this. Here's Dodgers X, formerly known as Twitter. And this is your Dodgers starting lineup. Dodgers starting lineup for today. It's going to be Betts leading off, playing second. Shohei Ohtani. It's there, y'all. It's for real. That is a lineup posted on Dodgers.com or Dodgers Twitter. And one Shohei Ohtani is batting second as the designated hitter for our Los Angeles Dodgers. I begged for this for the better part of 2 years, and it's finally going to be a reality. Freddie Freeman in the 3-hole. Will Smith batting cleanup. Max Muncy in the 5. Toscar Hernandez in left field. Hayward in right. Rojas at short. Ramos center field. And Bobby Miller on the bump for the boys in blue. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Scary lineup. I'm literally shaking, says Eddie. All right, we got some people putting some bets on the Dodgers. 15 in the house. Again, make sure to hit that like. If we get to 100 likes today, I will award a Valhalla Sports Talk membership to one of yous. Sarah Small in the house. What's up, Sarah? Michael Cedillos is up in here. What's going on, Mike? And it's going to happen today, y'all. It is going to happen. It is going to happen. Current subscriber count, 14,542. We got 94 V-homies or members on the channel. 22 in the house. Again, first pitch is at 1:05 my time or 3:05 on the East Coast. Noon 05 on the West. Robin Brazel, I'm down a device, but about to tune you in on my TV Valhalla. All right, Robin. Robin, you're in Los Angeles, right? You're going to get to see the game. I'm not going to get to see it today, y'all. I'm just going to hear it with my ear hole and depend on the V-homies and the Berserkers to give me their belief or visions of today's game. Go Dodgers, I love Shohei, says Sarah. Robert Prado says hello. Michael Cedillo says hello. What's up, Mr. Mike? When Val, the big stick before the game, you know it's going down. This isn't the big stick, Eddie. This is the little stick. This is the stick. 4 years of Dodgers live stream watch parties have nearly erased the logo on my little blue stick. Southern Indiana for Robin. We forget about Freeman and Betts. I haven't forgot. Absolutely have not forgot about either one of them. I'm excited about this entire Dodger team, y'all. I'm excited about this entire Dodger team, and I hope we make some serious noise in the MLB here in 2024. Tomorrow I'll be live streaming the game with the Dodgers versus the world champion Texas Rangers. That's tomorrow. And that's going to be the debut of one Yamamoto. $27 in the house, though. We're still early, y'all. We're still early. A little over 40 minutes. Scores from around the various spring training leagues. Scrolling above my head here. I see Atlanta-Pittsburgh tied at 4 in the bottom of the 4th. St. Louis 1-0 over Boston. Sarah? 1-0 over Boston, bottom of the 5th. Baltimore 5-2 over Detroit. Tampa Bay 2-1 over those Yankees. Philadelphia 1-0 over Minnesota. Toronto, Detroit tied at 4. Washington, Houston 7-1. Full slate, y'all. New York Mets 2, Miami 1, middle of the 6th. And everything else is later today. We got Cincinnati playing Chicago, Colorado versus Kansas City, Oakland versus Cleveland, Seattle versus Frisco, Kansas City taking on them Padres, Milwaukee taking on the Angels, and Tejas is taking on the Diamondbacks, the Snakes. So that's what it looks like on February 27th, 2024 around Major League Baseball. Guy Caneshero checks in, says, "Aloha, Berserkers, it's showtime. Let's get it, buddy. Let's get it." Yamamoto tomorrow, he's going to start. My daughter will call me to come pick her up at work, and I'll miss Shohei's first at bat for the Dodgers because that's what happens to me, says Clayton. Just rewind it. Or just take me with you. Turn me on your phone, Clayton. This is one exciting team ever in sports era. The only other one was the 96 basketball Team USA. That's a good comparison, in my opinion. That's the kind of excitement. It all starts in Camelback, I hear. They have mountains. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So we talked about the lineup. We talked about what's currently going on. The Dodgers are a 2.5 run favored in this one, according to ESPN Bet. The over-under for runs scored is 10.5. And you can get the Dodgers minus 285 on the money line. Chicago White Sox plus 220 on the money line. It looks like their big banger for the White Sox now is a young Corey Lee, who they look to have appear to have acquired from the Astros. And Eloy Jimenez has 3 RBIs as well. But Freddie having a crazy spring already, y'all. Freddie Freeman having a crazy spring. Doc gave him 2 at-bats yesterday and said, okay, that's enough. We don't need to see you out there anymore. Come on in here. Come on in here. We've seen what you could do. So I'll take it. I will definitely take that, chat. All right, let me stop this video so I quit using resources there. But we got to welcome back one Enrique Hernandez to the Dodger Nation, y'all. Thank you, Valhalla. About prices to see a game. Too dang expensive for tickets for April 5th. We're staying home. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. I don't know. I just don't know. You couldn't ask for much more from the Dodgers at this point for spring training, yo. I know the games don't count. But just the one tie, 5 wins. Hi, checks into the chat. What's up, Cy? He says, hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hello. Hello. All right, how's my audio over the music, y'all? How do I sound? Today is audio day on the channel, y'all. Today is all about locking in that audio, getting the right mix for the Berserkers and the V-Homies. But I'm not going to adjust any of it on stream. I want to hear it in replay. I got my mic boosted a little bit. Got the mic boosted a little bit. We got 43 in the house. The big stick. Is out of hibernation and ready to rock and roll. Bobblehead Garvey is in the house and ready to rock and roll. And Garage Sale Glove. Thank you, Louie. Garage Sale Baseball Glove is ready to go. Ready to go. These Dodgers tickets are outrageous, says Sarah. Wait till you see the concessions. We'll be at 5-0-1 if we win today. Our complete lineup minus Outman. Audio is fine. Ashton G up in here. What's up, Ashton? Game time is at 1 my time, so 12 your time, RM. 12:05 your time. 12:05 your time. I got a seat. Over here. Take a seat. Over there. Sai says, Val, we all know that jersey you're wearing should be retired. Facts. Absolute facts, sir. He should also be in the Hall of Fame. They are, Sarah. Sarah, I paid $14.75 for a beer at Camelback Ranch. I paid $14.75 for some kettle corn at Camelback Ranch. A 20-liter Pepsi for the COO, $9 in a bottle. What's up, Dopey13? He's checking in from South Central LA. Keep doing what you do. Love seeing you every game. Hey, I appreciate it, Dopey. 1.3. Ashton says the game's going to be on at 3:05 my time. I don't think so. I don't think that's Ashton Rhodes. No, that's the other Ashton. True story, Sarah. True story, girl. Was there just last week. Exactly a week. Alex Vicenzo Juliano Hasagawa. Hi, how are you doing? I'm watching TV too. We can watch too in Japan. I don't get to see the game today, Alex. I'm just listening on the old radio. Internet, actually. He should be in the Hall of Fame. What was that? Where did I just see that? I really can't tell if Val's joking about the prices. No, I'm serious. Dead serious, y'all. I told the COO when we got back home that I don't think I can go to any more sporting events. I think they done priced me out. Because here's the deal. You go, right? And man, when you walk into a baseball park, a MLB baseball park, if you're a dude, I guess, or anybody, in my opinion, but you walk into a Major League Baseball game and you start smelling like the popcorn in the air, the kettle corn, the hot dogs. One of the first things I think, because it's what I've always done, except when I was a kid, is you get a beer. You get a freaking beer. And you drink it. But here's the deal now. You get a beer. You go back to your seat and you're sitting there. The game's going on and you're thinking, man, I just paid $14.75 for a friggin' beer. It just kind of ruins it, y'all. I'm telling you. You're drinking it out of a can. It's not out of a cup, a plastic cup. You know, I don't know, y'all. Everything in life is a pendulum that goes back and forth, right? Just about everything in life is a pendulum. So I'm thinking it has to come back the other way, y'all. It's going to have to come back the other way, or they're just pricing people out. I know the Dodgers will be probably sold out every game this year. They will probably be sold out every game this year. And good for them. Good for them. But it probably won't be me sitting in them stands. Ashton is home. Good to hear. Good to hear. no prediction on Ohtani, Mike. I think he's just going to go up there and get some at-bats, get some timing things done. No prediction, no expectations. I just know at the end of the day, Shohei Ohtani, irregardless of what happens today, is still going to be a Los Angeles Dodger. And he will be for the next 10 or so years. That's all I know for sure. What's up, Russ the Hunter? I'm doing good, Mr. Rhodes. Doing good. Excited. I'm crazy excited. I'm crazy excited about this day. All right, 20 till, about 15 till, I'll try to find the audio for y'all. I know what you mean, Val, says Eddie. Yeah, I mean, I almost feel guilty taking the bobbleheads from David last year. I almost feel guilty because, I mean, he went, I don't know how many times, hooked me up with the bobblehead that he got that kind of would offset some of that pricing for the tickets and stuff, and just sent them to me for free. Crazy. Crazy. We got 65 in the house, though, y'all. If you like what you see, I do a lot of these Dodger games. I do a lot of Dodger live watch parties. Well over 90% the last 3 years. If you like what you see, you like the effort, please hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like so I can get some more Dodger crazies up in here for these watch parties. £9, 4 ounces, 20 inches. Dave Rhodes says I wanted to stop in and drop a like. Yeah, that's an exciting time for you, Dave and Ashton. Exciting time. Again, congratulations. Tell little Miss Leah when you see her. Hi from Valhalla. I didn't, Mike. Oh, you talking about the guy that lit himself on fire? 27 likes, y'all. 27 likes so far on the stream. Are we excited, chat, about Enrique Hernandez being back with the Dodgers? Are we excited? Yeah, Garvey jersey today, Elishiva. Wearing the Garvey today, but Elishiva. $69 viewers up in here. All right, still about 20 minutes to first pitch, chat. Vic checks in. I'm assuming that's from Japan. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk, Vic. Senator Stephen Garvey, Hall of Fame retired, should be his name, says Sai. Sago the Great says, hey, y'all. What's up, Sago? Eddie says he has a good vibe and personality. That's all that matters. Hagen Burns says, yes, we are. Mike Cedillos, I am so excited. Me too, bro. Gonna take a couple days off and spend some time with the family. Hey, Rhodes, take all the time you need, buddy. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. This is just spring training, bro. Enjoy your time. Get settled in. Get settled in. Make sure to take care of Miss Leah as well. It's going to be a huge adjustment for her, I'm sure. Ohtani fighting, says Vic. I'm excited, Vic. Be cool, Rhodesy, says Cy. All right, chat. We do have the Dodgers emojis loaded if you want to member up on the channel. But we've got the Shohei just looking to the right and smiling. And then this one here, this emoji here has a picture of Ohtani, and then it has his name in Japanese below it, along with a number of other Dodgers emojis. So if you want to member up, it's about $3 American. $80 in the house. That is our high for today, as Thor's army continues to grow.
Said there was a little extra behind it, considering he was facing teammate Miguel Vargas.
Two teammates going at it, so there's a little inside information with those two.
We're listening in on
many pitches he's going to do,
the Dodger telecast.
He feels good enough. Mark feels good enough for him to, do it live. They were old teammates, and there was some trash talking. And
ETX predicts an Ohtani homer is first at bat.
Gotten the best of them, so that's what I got.
Val,
we'll see.
Just thought of something. We need a Garv emoji. Yeah.
This is the slow
We kind of got the Garv Cy on the big stick.
Coming off his second Tommy John surgery.
It's kind of the Garv on the big stick.
Certainly want Buehler ready for the stretch run. When we continue from Camelback Ranch in Glendale, Arizona, we will check in with the newest Dodger who was reintroduced to the team earlier this morning.
All right, so I got to mute that because they're playing some music, chat. Weather swap needed. Blizzard in Fargo, North Dakota today for Glenn Human. Oh, no. It couldn't be me, bro. It could not be me. All right, let's go over here again. Take a look at the Dodger lineup for today. Leah hanging with Daddy at the moment. Little man is eating. Yeah, so Ohtani is batting number 2. He's in the 2 hole. All right, 107 in the chat. Appreciate y'all for joining us today here on Valhalla Sports Talk. You got a lot of choices on YouTube for Dodger content, and I thank you for taking the time out of your day to join us. I do well over 90% of the Dodgers games here on YouTube, And hope you join us. Hope you become a berserker. That's what we call our subscribers. Well, the homie, if you become a member. Thigh says, I've never seen the Garv Big Stick before. Dope. Yeah, I still got some work to do on some of the features, you know? Some refreshes. Look who's here, Loggy Raider. What's going on, Loggy Raider? We're looking at 15 minutes. 15 minutes to first pitch, y'all. 15 minutes. Ella Shiva putting up the member emojis in the chat. Ella Shiva just came from getting her chompers cleaned. Man, that's a good feeling. Next best thing to being at the game is right here at Valhalla Sports Docs is Dab Dave. Looking into the future, are you covering the NFL draft this year? Probably. What's happening, Valhalla? Chilling here with the great community, says Loggy Raider. You part of it. You a big part of that community, Loggy. Are you guys as excited as I am about today? Are you guys nearly as excited as I am about today? How many times did you all have to hear me begging about us doing whatever it took to get Shohei Ohtani in Dodger Blue? How many times? It only took $750,000. The lineup today is simply unbelievable, says Ella Shiva. Crochet versus Miller. I don't see Crochet closing out our lineup, says Samuel Ellis. You got your arm in a brace, Sheila? This is Christmas all over as a kid, says Loggy Raider. Manuel says Roberts is probably going to let Ohtani bat only once and then pull him out of the ball game. It's a possibility. It's a possibility, Manuel. And he might not take the bat off his shoulder the entire time. Something about a guy named Toskar I don't trust, says Cy. And Loggy Raider says it ain't our money. Exactly. It ain't our money. Well, some of my money. It's apparently some of my money. Because I did buy, what, $200 worth of tickets and $100 some odd worth of concessions. And then I didn't buy that little bat. I didn't buy that big baseball. And now I cannot find them on the internet. I cannot find them. That little bat that I showed y'all in my live stream from Camelback Ranch, I figured I'll just find it on YouTube, on Amazon or something from the crib. Summer O checks in. No coincidence. Ohtani starting same day Shogun debuts. Is Shogun a movie or something? I'm guessing. 348 times I counted you've been saying Dodgers would get him forever, says Summer O. I think the big three will go hard today, says Eddie. Go yard? I am so pissed, though, I didn't buy that little bat in baseball and that big baseball, the plush baseball at Camelback Ranch, because I literally cannot find him. I also saw a Dodger hat, and you all know I prefer the hats with the little tab on the back, you know, that you can change. They had a Dodger hat with just the plain. This one has the gold frame around it from the World Series thing. I need a Dodger hat with just the white logo. And they had one with like the snapback. And I left it because I looked at it. It was $38. I thought I could probably get that cheaper. How sweet it would be if Ohtani hits a home run on his first at bat. It'd be crazy. Total coincidence, dude, says Summer O. Will Yamamoto do the samurai chop after he strikes? I think we're going to be crazy excited about Yamamoto, y'all. I know the Ohtani hype is off the charts. But I think this Yamamoto thing, when we look back on it, God willing, we're still here 10 years from now. When we look back on it, I think we'll be like, that was a huge signing as well. You prefer a size 8? Huh? No, those ones with the snapback. The big 5, Muncy is there, and Will Smith. Yep, Will Smith batting cleanup, Muncy in the 5-hole. But hell, we got a big crowd in here before this thing starts, y'all. 156 in the house. We got 10 minutes to first pitch. Let's listen in.
Back.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I
most important person in sports is you, the fan.
Let me tell you something. I'm a real fan.
And your place for sports talk is Mad Dog Sports Radio, where your voice is heard all day long.
I couldn't wait to get into the truck, turn on 82.
Share the thrill.
Watch a lot of his games from Japan, says Sarah.
I can't stop smiling.
What ERA would you expect from Yamamoto?
People really care about this.
You know, I hate to predict. I hate to predict. I hate to be that guy acting like I know more than anybody in this chat.
Sirius XM app.
Hey, baseball fans,
Because I believe there's enough of that on YouTube. I'm just a fan, just like the rest of you, and I would not be shocked if he was sub 2.
You're listening to Spring Training Baseball on Sirius
What do you think,
XM.
chat?
After the game, check out MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89, and on the all-new.
Yeah, Muncy has got into shape, Loggy. Definitely looks thinner, especially in person.
Take a look at the starting
Especially in person. Let me leave that music off for a sec.
youngster, solid right-hander, and boy, what a season he had last
So
year.
Bobby Miller on the bump.
Had a season that you kind of look at is it
Yamamoto getting 20 wins, says Loggy.
Hey, go to the big league level. 22 starts, and then he's
Betting is open, y'all, for who will win. Dodgers, Sox, or tie.
Starts, he learned a lot. The other thing, too, is we talk about the high velocity. We'll get into it during the ball game as well. But he throws,
I'm thinking 3 to 3.4 would be great, says Summer O.
That was really kind of helping to set up even the fastball, and that changeup, it really opened some eyes of some hitters.
Absolutely. He'll go
So the
against
betting
left-hander
thing, y'all,
Garrett
it's
Crochet
no
today.
real
Crochet
value,
working on
none
different
whatsoever.
pitches, a reliever
But
basically
as you're in
trying
here
to get
watching
stretched out as
these
a starter
streams, you gain
for
Valhalla
the
Sports
White
Talk
Sox with a
points.
pretty
I call them
representative lineup in there
points
today. Dodgers
instead of
with 1
points
as well.
for Valhalla.
Hernandez batting after
But you
Muncy,
gain those
Jason
points
Hayward,
as you
Whitefield,
watch,
Miguel
as you
Rojas
participate in the
is
chat,
in,
things like that.
shortstop position,
And then you can
Jose
use those to
Ramos
bet
is
on the
guy
winner
who
of the
can
various
center field, a
games.
youngster out of Panama.
Yeah, he'll get a chance to do something in batting in the 9 spot. We've seen him with pretty good range in limited action that we've seen so far. The other part too is
Thing is,
Crochet,
it's
the
much
lefty,
easier to pitch with a
and the
lead, and I
Dodgers
do
have
expect the Dodgers to
4
have a lot of
lefties in their
leads
lineup.
some
Today
road.
they would have another one.
Hopefully.
Good results also, by the way, very quickly by Gavin Lux, who started at
Hopefully.
shortstop. Did not have a ball hit to him defensively, but for Lux had a big base hit, and we get good news that hey, he's doing okay. The day
All right, we
after
hearing
he
the game
got his
audio
first
okay,
start at
chat?
the infield position.
Kike Hernandez signed yesterday.
And is my
He's
volume
getting
good
camp
compared to it?
today. Dave Roberts says they will get him in a game as soon as Friday. So we count you down to the first pitch. Bobby Miller against Garrett Crochet. It's the debut day for Shohei Ohtani. He'll be batting second right behind Mookie Betts and just ahead of Freddie Freeman. Dodgers and the White Sox at Camelback Ranch. Lineup's first pitch on the way.
All right, again, chat, I do not have the game today. I don't get to watch it either. I'll be listening just like you all. I think those of you in the Los Angeles area can watch it on Spectrum. I don't get Los Angeles Spectrum here in Arizona. But we'll listen together and react. And then as things happen, I'm sure they'll get posted on X. If, let's say, Ohtani was to hit a bomb his first time up, that video is going to be on X within minutes, seconds probably. And I'll jump over to that alternate screen and we'll take a peek, a quick peek-see, trying to stay out of trouble with the YouTube folks. And then we'll come back here and I'll have the stat page up as well, showing the balls and the strikes. And I've got some other little features that I have loaded for the V-Homies and the Berserkers. But man, I am excited.
You're listening to Spring Training Baseball on Sirius XM. After the game, check out MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89.
It should be, but I don't think it is, Kerm.
Streaming LA Dodgers baseball. It's the main event.
The Dodgers have officially become.
Now, our scoreboard was quite a bit ahead of the audio yesterday for some reason, y'all. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. The point here to these streams is to get it out to people that, A, don't have access to the games one way or another. B, people that might be at work or away on business or on vacation or whatever. C, just people that like hanging out with other like-minded Dodgers fans and talking about our boys in blue.
Oh, I gotta pay how much? Been to your dealership for car repair lately? You know, half the cars serviced at AMCO don't even need a new transmission. At AMCO, we've been shifting gears.
Audio
for over
cleared.
50
Val
years,
is a man with a
delivering
plan.
top-notch
Absolutely.
service and unbeatable expertise. Our expert technicians will give you an
It's
honest
on for
assessment,
non-blackout
and we won't
areas.
Fix what's not broken. So before you say yes to costly repairs elsewhere, get a second
Well, it don't
opinion
cost
at
me
AMCO.
nothing to turn it
That's
on,
the
Kerm.
way.
Oh, I don't have MLB TV on YouTube TV.
Spectrum One is a big deal.
That's what it
You
is.
get Spectrum Internet with the most reliable internet speeds, free advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security and privacy.
Yeah, for
and
some
a
weird
free
reason,
Spectrum
YouTube
Mobile Unlimited
TV and the
line with
MLB have
nationwide
not
5G
got together.
included, all while saving big. For the
They are
big
not
speed,
homies.
Big reliability and big savings you want, get Spectrum One. Just $49.99 a month for 12 months. Visit spectrum.com/big deal for full details. Offer subject
Might
to
be on
change.
one of these
Valid
other
for
things I got,
qualified
though,
residential
like
customers. Service not available in all
Netflix
areas.
or them weird
Restrictions
ones.
apply.
Alignment Health Plan is changing the Medicare Advantage game so that you can be the one in charge of your health. Hey, this is Steve Sachs, and I highly recommend Alignment. They're handing you the range
Steve
so
Sachs,
they can cater
y'all.
to your needs. Choose from a wide range of doctors. Your adventures in life haven't stopped; they're just beginning. Alignment Health Plan. Welcome to a new era of aging. Call 888-979-2247.
Yeah, other fans from other teams are welcome here as well, no doubt.
AlignmentHealthPlan.com today. Visit
No doubt, no doubt.
AlignmentHealthPlan.com.
I'm just going to go with
This is
the
Adrian
audio, y'all.
Gonzalez. Daniels Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Mention Home Run at any other stores to
Some
receive
robe,
a
welcome
free
in the
team
newcomers. We got
bracelet and
$250 in the
$50
chat.
off any purchase of $99 or more. And don't
Falcons
forget,
just released
everyone
Jonnu Smith,
is
reports
approved
Sarah.
for credit at Daniels. So visit danielsjewelers.com now to find the nearest store. Own the dream with Daniels Jewelers.
There's a channel that explodes with gritty guitar texture and perfect pop melodies.
Hit the like, says Sheila.
Sirius XM Pop Rocks serves up.
All right, I'm going to turn that off. We didn't get any any copyright stuff for yesterday. I was shocked with as much music as they were playing in between innings. I might be quick enough on the trigger to get it off there in time. The first pitch is right around the corner, y'all. It's almost showtime.
Starting with Selection Sunday on March 17th. Then hear live game coverage from Westwood One. From the first four to the final four. March Madness lives on Sirius XM.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on.
I think I heard him last year on a commercial as well, Dab Dave.
Back on the track Sunday.
Our 1, 2, 3 in the order has MVP Gold Glove winners and a Cy Young type pitcher. Last I heard about Sachs was his son died a few years ago in a helicopter accident. His son was a Marine. Sorry to hear that. Life, man.
Draft a winning fantasy baseball team.
Again, we'll be doing NASCAR this Saturday, y'all, from Las Vegas. I'm going to do a post on the community page for you guys to pick your drivers. First come, first serve. I'll probably release that post on the community page on Thursday.
You're listening to Spring Training Baseball on Sirius XM. After the game, check out MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Make it a Valvoline instant oil change.
Now, Spring Training Baseball presented by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa.
And now your voices of the LA Dodgers.
Rick Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA.
266 in the house. Let's go.
Where our signature Charbroil burgers are always the star. Pretty nice day here in Glendale.
He died in a training accident from 29 Palms. My nephew sent them off. He knew Sachs' son well. Wow.
Thanks, Jim. Well, today the big news is that Shohei Ohtani is making his
Hey, thank you so much for being here, Sarah. We love having you here. Dodgers, let's go, says that fella I can't pronounce his name.
Dave Robert told us yesterday that
Eddie says, let's go Dodgers. Let's do it. Let's go Dodgers.
100%. So this is just another really positive step in the right direction. He feels very optimistic that he is going to be ready for opening day in Korea as well as opening day in Los Angeles. And then from moving forward from
But in the top of the first, our lineups brought to you by your Lexus dealers. Dominic Fletcher to lead off. Nicky Lopez at second base. Eloy Jimenez, the designated hitter.
And I will get you all to the stat page as soon as it becomes active.
Cactus at third. Paul DeYoung, the former Cardinal shortstop, batting next. Oscar Colas, and then Kevin Pillar, followed by Max Stassi, the catcher. Bobby Miller, 22 starts last season, and boy, did he impress. He had the highest average fastball velocity at 99 last season.
And he threw 200.
Yeah, both the Sox and the Dodgers share Camelback Ranch, Dab Dave, in Phoenix.
And a little strange thing, it was the changeup that was
Or Glendale, I
really
guess.
set up that good heater.
Cerveza and tacos, says Michael Cedillos.
Dodgers in their spring training blue tops. The White Sox in their black alternate tops, gray pants, ready to go. As Miller goes into the wind, and the first pitch of the ball game is down low for ball one.
We are underway.
Doing the catching, Dominic Fletcher with Arizona for a bit last year, 291 in AAA.
And it's saying hit zone is unavailable.
North Carolina.
So if it's unavailable, y'all, I might just go to the main for the whole day.
Dominic Fletcher. Well, you look at Bobby Miller.
Yeah, if we're not going to get readouts of the pitches, there's no reason to be on the screen. But normally, if you're in a Valhalla Sports Talk watch party, the pitches will come up on the screen here.
And he had a guy who was also a
We'll check in on it a little later.
Henry Davis, and then Dalton Rushing. Dodger prospect was the backup catcher at Louisville at that time. Pumps one in there, and now he's found his first strike.
Well, they found a lot of strikes.
Yeah, Sachs was the one that had big trouble throwing to first sometimes.
He walked only 32.
I'm baking a Boston cream pie right now for my brother's birthday, says Ella Shiva.
1-strike pitch. Fouled away, and the count is full, 3-2.
All right, full count.
So I mentioned the changeup with Miller. The changeup was just a 133 batting average.
Yep, same complex. 6 practice fields for the Sox, 6 practice fields for the Dodgers, and the main Camelback Stadium that holds 13,000.
Fletcher will get another. Fouled out of the glove of Will Smith.
So you got a guy that averages last year 99 miles an hour, and yet the changeup just a .133 average.
Very good, very effective against that pitch. 3-2. Bounding ball to the right side, backing up Freeman, long toss. Miller is there, 3-1 put out, 1 away.
The other thing we notice about
1 away, chat, 1 away.
His years and anticipating what was going to happen. You just saw him covering first base. He never looked mystified by a ball that was hit back to him or where to be on a play.
Bobby now will face Nicky Lopez, the second baseman. And occasionally in spring you're going to find time, you know, these guys are doing PFPs all the time, but still when you get in a game sometimes a younger pitcher might forget or might have a late break to first, but Bobby was right on that one. Strike call to Lopez.
First curveball of the ball game, and that was a good one.
I didn't retire from the Army, Cy. I didn't retire from the Army. I got out right after Desert Storm. I did like 5 years, 4 months.
Should be 2 for Lopez. Over there to get it. Teoscar Hernandez gets by him a little bit, but Lopez will turn second and stop there with a double.
And a little double action.
That good fastball. You did not see a whole lot of pitches that are being pulled by batters against Miller, and for Lopez able to fight it off. That ball out away from him. That's a tough pitch to hit to begin with, and the infield a little bit to pull, and a lot of room down that left field line. And boy, that side rail, that could be an afternoon of anything but delightful.
Eloy Jimenez will now bat for the White Sox.
Want a little bit more volume on the audio, y'all?
White Sox, a long year last year. 66 wins, 101 losses.
0-1 pitch. And Bobby Miller, remember, he started Dominic Fletcher off 3-0. He's thrown 8 straight strikes since.
Yeah, we just saw the changeup.
I says I'm a huge Bobby Miller guy. That's the COO's favorite Dodger.
I mean, it's such a disparity as far as the velocity. And Miller does not tip off that changeup at all. Doesn't alter the delivery.
James Jean, by the way, calling the balls and strikes. Todd Tishner at first base, Adam Hammery at second, and Gabe Morales, the umpire, at third. Base umpires rotating during spring training. Shohei.
Cirrus had trouble yesterday audio-wise again.
Photographers waiting and waiting and waiting for Shohei.
What's up, Bobby? Bobby from Beantown Breakdown.
Field corner. Yeah, they're at the far end of the Dodger dugout right now, but they were anticipating at the end
For
of
me,
the
Muncie,
dugout
Miller, and Trinan. Then my dogs.
A 1-2 to Jimenez with Lopez at second base. 1 out. It's low for a ball. Yeah, the media coverage this spring has been like no other year. The fans on the back fields, as soon as they open in the morning,
What's up, Goose?
I mean, they just rush in. It's full every day.
Sorry to hear about your dog, Goose.
Mr. Ohtani. 2-2 from Miller. This one hammered to center field. After it is Ramos, still on the run, and he won't get it. It's over his head. Lopez will touch third. He'll come to the plate, and Eloy Jimenez is in with a run-scoring double. The White Sox break the ice. It's 1-0.
Isn't it amazing how an at-bat can change because you're down 0-2. You have a check swing. It's ruled not a swing. So then you move the count to 2-2, and you get one exactly in an area that you might be looking for it and hope you can get a fastball in the middle of the plate.
Do we think Ohtani has the nervous diarrhea? No.
One out for Andrew Vaughn, the first baseman. Vaughn standing in from the right side against Miller. First rounder, third overall pick by the White Sox out of Cal Berkeley. Just a few years ago in 2019.
Tim, I noticed that it mentioned 101 losses for the White Sox last year.
Trying to find 26.
Well, it's 70 players.
They're going to help them.
And I think they're all here, plus a few more. Their first base dugout doesn't look like a dugout full of players. It looks like
Oh, they're not, Summer Oak. They're not.
They're standing about 2 and 3 deep down there. It's a busy place.
Loggy says diarrhea is scared of Ohtani.
Third base side coming in is Max Muncy. He'll make the catch and foul ground.
Hooray!
2 down, top of the first.
All right, so I got to move this graphic thing above me,
Radio, TV,
in front of me, y'all.
today. No matter what medium you're on, hope you enjoy the ball game today. Had a beautiful day here in Arizona. Dave Roberts' club looking to win their 5th game, unbeaten at 4-0-1.
Erm asks, why would Ohtani be nervous? He's played in the biggest games for Japan.
Pitch to Moustakas is in there for a strike.
RM checks into the chat. Max Coverage TV up in here. What's up, Max? Max is your go-to for Yankees baseball, y'all.
Anaheim, and overall 112 games.
0-1. And that's popped up to the right side. Freddie Freeman in foul ground right near the coach's box. He'll make the catch.
Get it, Freddie. 3 away. Let's go, baby. Dodgers give up 1 in the top of the first.
Folks, Shohei Ohtani will bat second when we come back.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new Sirius XM app.
It's deep, it's going, and it is gone! It is bedlam at the bank!
Hear the games you just can't miss. Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's
700 million reasons to be nervous, says RM.
Get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Where are these games being live streamed? I don't know, bro.
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new Sirius XM app.
You gotta love sports.
The countdown is on. 6 seconds to go.
Do I activate the big stick for Ohtani first time up?
Unpredictable tournament in all of sports. Get ready for March Madness.
Smash that like button. We got over 300 watching. Only 48 likes, says Max.
Starting with Selection Sunday on March 17th. Then hear live game coverage from Westwood One. From the first 4 to the final 4. March Madness lives on Sirius XM.
Hello, Dodger fans. I'm Jeff Snyder, host of your daily Los Angeles Dodgers podcast, Locked On Dodgers, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day. Locked On Dodgers brings you the latest Dodgers news and analysis and breaks down all the action. Locked On Dodgers is everything a Dodger fan could want, all in a 30-minute daily podcast. Download Locked On Dodgers right now on the SXM app, available with all trials and popular plans, or wherever you get your podcasts. Search Locked On Dodgers.
California Ford dealers. Unidos, we are stronger.
1-0 White Sox, bottom of the first inning. And let's take a look at the Dodgers starting lineup today. Pretty powerful looking. It's brought to you by your Lexus dealers.
Oh, let's hear, y'all. It's for real.
Freddie Freeman, Will Smith in the cleanup spot. Max Muncy at third base. And Teoscar Hernandez in left. Jason Hayward in right. Miguel Rojas is the shortstop. And Jose Ramos is in center field. And the first pitch from left-hander Garrett Crochet out of the University of Tennessee. Home is Ocean Springs, Mississippi. A tall lefty. Delivers ball 1 to Mookie. And Mookie hits it on the ground right side. To his glove side is Nicky Lopez. He'll pick it up, throw on to first. And Betts is out, and here comes Shohei.
All right, Mookie is out. And here we go. Ohtani coming to the plate.
This is what Dodger fans have been waiting for. Left-on-left matchup. And the first pitch.
Lefty.
Swing, it's up high. Ball 1. Two-time most valuable player. And that was really, I think, largely because the Angels at one point stopped restricting him. Swing and a miss there, and a pretty big swing too. One ball.
Yeah, they went nuts when he came out at Camelback when I was there.
The day of and the day after.
Loggy.
Right? They wouldn't let him hit on those days. So there's 3 days out of the week that he was out of the
No spoiling, y'all. No spoiling in the chat.
Then when Joe Madden and Perry Minasian got there, they said, you know what? You tell us when you're not feeling right. And he ended up winning 2 MVPs after that. Fouls this one away, and it's now a 1-2 count to Ohtani.
One of the things,
If you spoil in the chat, you will get thrown out of here, y'all.
Practice. Everything is very well regimented. He approaches every swing, every pitch the same way.
1-2, strike 3.
Strike 3. Ohtani strikes out his first time at bat.
Today, and what we expect to be the first of perhaps 3 at bats for Shohei Ohtani.
And by approaching every bat the same way, I'm talking about getting set, getting into the batter's box, and as the afternoon goes along, we'll have a sneak preview. But a very interesting approach. He has no stride. It's basically a pivot up on the toe, and
batting helmet flew off.
A weight transfer.
And Freddie Freeman, the batter.
Come on, Freddie.
Third spot. Get used to seeing Freddie in the second spot.
Corey Hatcher.
Something that was determined a while ago in spring training. Dave Roberts met with everybody, and they've known this. Freddie has known this. Shohei has known this. Other players have known this for a while, and then it wasn't revealed until this morning when the clubhouse opened at 8 a.m. local time.
Oh, Dodgers says Seth.
Be the lineup. And you say, okay, why Freddie third and Shohei second? There's some reasons for that. First of all, Shohei can really run, and I think you can take advantage of that hitting in front of Freddie Freeman. Freddie gets some good protection with Shohei hitting in front of him. I think you can come up with a laundry list of reasons why this is a good lineup.
Yeah, and then Freeman hit well against left-handed pitching. So you're not diminished on that end of it either.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Freddie. He pops it back, fouling out of play.
But how do you stack
Take
up
climactic at bat.
And they're facing Garrett Crochet, who, by the way, is
the
making
show
his
waiting for
first
Japan to
start
wake up, go
since
yard.
College.
Yep, they're stretching him out. He's been a reliever since he's been a
Yeah.
pro. There's another foul ball, sails out of play. But yeah, they want to stretch him out to be a starter now.
And that's the possibility.
Yeah, if you want to put that guy on the plane, y'all,
24 years of
or at
age
least
against
time him out a little bit.
So right at 6'5", Freddie Freeman.
2-2. Foul tip in and out of the glove of the catcher Max Stassi. And Crochet had Tommy John surgery in 2022. Came back last year, had 13 appearances after he returned from the surgery in mid-May last year. And Crochet winds the 2-2 pitch. There's a ground ball hit toward the middle. The shortstop is Paul DeYoung. He's over there to glove it on the second base side and throws out Freeman. So it's a 1-2.
So the Dodgers go down in order.
1-0 White Sox.
And we head to the second with the White Sox up 1-0.
On Sirius XM Sports.
It's here, the 2024 Major League Baseball Spring Training Tour. MLB Network Radio on Sirius XM 89 will today travel to the camps of the Tampa Bay Rays at 5 Eastern, followed by the San Francisco Giants. The Spring Training Tour is on MLB Network Radio on Sirius XM 89 and the Sirius XM app.
Sirius XM Sports, wherever you are. Your team plays here.
Shout out to the 274 in the chat, including our viewers from Japan and around the world.
Get ready for March Madness. Starting with Selection Sunday on March 17th. Then hear live game coverage from Westwood One. From the first 4 to the final 4. March Madness lives on Sirius XM.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on Sirius XM.
All right, 5,500 views, 5,500 views, but only 50 some odd likes, y'all. Only 50 some odd likes. If we get 100 likes today, I will gift a Valhalla Sports Talk membership to one of the viewers in the chat. That'll give you access to the Dodgers emojis.
The wait is over.
Dodger fans, this is Dave Roberts.
The Dodgers are the champions of 2020.
You're listening to Los Angeles Dodgers baseball on Sirius XM.
You're listening to Spring Training Baseball on Sirius XM. After the game, check out MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Meet that music.
Redeem offers, access exclusive content, and much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today.
Bobby says my final home walkthrough tomorrow afternoon, Val. 48 hours. That's crazy, dude. Congratulations, Bobby.
White Sox second inning against Bobby Miller.
Val has viewers in the lower Congo, Mozambique, Belize, Wales, and even the Mariana Islands. Popular as hell, says Cy. Yeah, anyone in the house watching from overseas?
Right fielder. Snapped in a little bit low.
Make sure to say hi so I can shout you out in the chat.
Wherever Clayton Kershaw was in the dugout, Bobby Miller was right there. Neither one of them were pitching that particular.
I kind of agree there, Kerm.
1-0 pitch, a wave and a miss.
And when Kershaw would have a bullpen session, who was peeking over his shoulder?
I kind of agree there, Kerm. I like the Dodgers D hat. But that is our first hot take of the day. Kerm says the Dodgers should wear that D hat as their alternate hat.
Well, at first, everything really worked out for him. You look at his first 4 starts last year.
Valhalla Air is like first class, free drinks, peanut, but on the flight you don't come back. Marie Tenabe checks in from Sweden. Hello, Marie.
The other 2 guys?
Orioles Birdwatcher. What's up, Dodger fans? See you in the series. It'll be like 66 all over again. I'm in Thailand. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Orioles Birdwatcher? No, Bobby bought it. Yeah, new house.
He was really, really good.
My name is Marie from Sweden.
And June 17th, June 24th. Those are the tough starts.
Yes, Robert.
Out here, Colas swinging. That's his first strikeout of the
Otani is playing. Strikeout. Take a seat.
As he gets it right here.
Where you just got struck out by Bobby Miller.
Okay, the fastball, check that box off. Good curveball, check that one off. We've already seen a good changeup. Check that one off as well. Not bad for the first outing.
2 down. Here's Kevin Pillar, the Southern Californian. He swings and grounds it foul past third.
Ado says I'm sick like a dog. Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday.
To begin with.
But coming off that 100-mile-an-hour fastball,
yeah,
you know, it's all relative. It's that perceived velocity. He's got that same delivery with the change. Ground ball toward third. Max Muncy plays the good hop, sets his feet, guns it across, and gets him by a step. It's a 9-pitch inning for Bobby Miller.
Yes, I missed an out, chat.
In Glendale, it's the White Sox 1, Dodgers nothing.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniels Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond. And
again, y'all, I cannot see the game today. I'm just listening to it just like you on the radio.
Other stores to receive a free team bracelet and $50 off any purchase of $99.
Man said this chat is trash.
Everyone is approved for credit at Daniels. So visit danielsjewelers.com now to.
No, he's the designated hitter, Robert Ramirez.
With Daniels Jewelers.
And will be all year.
We're taking requests at Arco Radio, the only station that's a gas station. I'm your host, Hannah the Dashboard Hula Girl.
Hi, I'd like to dedicate a song to the other gas stations.
I'm sorry?
Well, I've stopped going to them since I discovered Arco's quality gas at lower prices. So this is my farewell.
All right.
Al Bush fan Ryan Dougherty, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Arco, quality top-tier gas for less. Savings based on independent retail price survey. See Arco.
I always rum and coke out my colds. They die off by the end of the day, says Samuel Ellis.
2024 season ticket memberships are now on sale. All memberships include exclusive access to opening day and postseason tickets, exclusive member-only events, team store discounts, and so much more. Elevate your fandom and join the passionate community of fans who share your excitement for Dodger baseball. Make memories with family and friends that will last a lifetime and become a season ticket member today. For more information, visit Dodgers.com/membership.
After the game, join us on MLB Network Radio. We're talking baseball with you all season long on Sirius XM Channel 89 and the Sirius XM app.
Yesterday, the Dodgers and Kike Hernandez made his return official to Dodger Blue, and on Wednesday, July 24th against the Giants, it's going to be Kike Hernandez bobblehead night. Dave Roberts and the team are incredibly excited that he is back, and we have been told that he should be in the lineup on Friday, guys.
Yeah, so I know he's looking forward to that. A lot of folks
saw pictures of Hernandez working out at Camelback early this morning.
On the calendar for Kike Hernandez.
Will Smith at the plate, chat.
Will Smith leads off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the second inning.
I mean, it looks like they got the stat page working.
This is a guy who should really benefit from having Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman hitting in front of him.
Well, I mentioned in the pregame show is that if you look back to last year, Max Muncy had the most at-bats.
All right, again, the stat thing is in front of the radio.
Second most. He's at home plate right now. Will Smith.
Crochet's pitch swung on, bounced down to third, grabbed by Moustakas in the hole, and he throws out Will. One gone.
And it figures you have more opportunities. Will Smith batting in the fourth, and today we're seeing Max Muncy in the 5 spot. And a nice
Remember the name Kobe Mayo, folks. Thank me later, says Orioles Birdwatcher.
Moustakas saying, hey, forget what the birth certificate said. He's 35 years of age, non-roster player.
Max Muncy will take a strike.
But from an offensive standpoint, you look at the Dodgers and what they're going to be doing. And with Ohtani in there, Gavin Lux, who made
All right, Chad, I'm going to rewind this audio.
Yesterday at shortstop. 35 years of age.
Like 2 clicks, and that should sync us up or get us closer.
Moustakas saying, hey, forget what the birth certificate said. He's 35 years of age, non-roster player.
Max Muncy will take a strike.
But from an offensive standpoint, you look at the Dodgers and what they're going to be doing. And with Ohtani in there, Gavin Lux, who made his defensive debut yesterday at shortstop.
Still behind.
The Dodgers potentially have 6 left-handed.
Hello, Veronica.
So the addition, the acquisition.
Veronica says, hey, Valhalla, let's go Dodgers.
Really going to help fortify the bench for Dave Roberts, because it figures you're going to be stacking, or other teams will be stacking left-handed pitching if possible.
One advantage, really, when you
We're losing viewers, y'all. We're going the wrong way.
Freeman and Ohtani, they're pretty much the same right and left.
Exactly. And then you look at, Jason Hayward had only 28 plate appearances against lefties last year.
Muncy loops it into right. That's a base hit. First hit for the Dodgers this afternoon.
Well, on cue, as you talked about Muncy against lefties, he gets the base. And then you look at pitching if possible.
All right, I hit it 2 more times to see if that gets us synced up better.
Really, when you look at the splits of some of the left-handed.
So Muncy's about to get a hit again, y'all.
Freeman and Ohtani, they're pretty much the same right and left.
Exactly. And then you look at, Jason Hayward had only 28 plate appearances against lefties last year.
Muncy loops it into right. That's a base hit. First hit for the Dodgers this afternoon.
Well, on cue, as you talked about Muncy against lefties, he gets the base hit. For Max Muncy, only 23 hits against lefties last year, but 11 of those were hit out of the ballpark.
Got off to a good start on Sunday here against the Athletics. He homered off a lefty. So his first spring training home run came off a southpaw. Teoscar Hernandez, right-handed batter, takes inside ball 1. All-star with the Blue Jays, came up with the Blue Jays last year with Seattle. Figures to be a very solid outfield acquisition. Good power bat. Swings and fouls it down, and that's a strike to Teoscar. So we got to differentiate now between Teoscar Hernandez and Kike Hernandez. Usually I just write the last names on the scorebook. Now I got to write T Hernandez.
Exactly.
Could go with E for Kike for his real
Oh,
name.
I made him on this Microsoft Image Maker, Orioles Birdwatcher.
2 balls and a strike to Teoscar.
A free
the
program.
Expectations are very high for the Dodgers this year, and well, they should be. As the front office has done everything possible to put the Dodgers in a great position, not only to win the division again, but to put themselves in the best position to play October baseball. Last couple of Octobers, things did not work out the way that anybody had hoped. But the arrival of that guy right there, Ohtani, along with the man who's pitching tomorrow, Shinobu Yamamoto, and of course Tyler Glasnow, we've already seen pitch once in spring thus far, should help out. And again, it's about pitching in the postseason now.
I made a pizza early, RM, about 11.
Together now, it's more like a tournament, it seems, than it used to be.
Yeah, the Dodgers did not hit. They did not produce runs during the postseason, which is very short for the second year in a row. That has left a bitter taste in, well, in just about everybody in uniform.
1-0 White Sox, 1 on, 1 out. And Hernandez fouls it off to the right.
Right, so we're still obviously way ahead of the stats, y'all.
Which the Dodgers did, and then have the sudden stop of the season. But only one team goes in and wins the 11 games and becomes a world champion.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, Si.
Payoff pitch. Foul back. He'll get another.
All right, so we're well behind again, chat. I don't know what the answer is here, but
look, postseason is a totally different animal. Different animal.
Payoff pitch.
Have that good of a season.
I just backed it up another 2 hits.
Have the sudden stop of the season. But only one team goes in and wins the 11 games and becomes a world champion.
Payoff pitch. Foul back. He'll get another.
You try and tell people, is look, postseason is a totally different animal. Different animal than the regular season. It is so condensed. Every throw, every swing, every step you take is monumental.
3-2. That's to right field. A hot shot. Touching second is Muncy. He'll go to third. And Teoscar Hernandez with a 1-out base hit. And the Dodgers have runners at the corners.
And that ball hit with authority to the opposite direction. So you talk about opportunities, and Hernandez on a big strike, kind of a pivot on that front foot. He was laying in the weeds waiting for that pitch.
Yamamoto and Ohtani liking it from the dugout. So they're spending time together this afternoon. Jason Hayward, left-handed hitting right fielder. Pitch gets away from the catcher Stassi. Max Muncy stays at third, but advancing to second is Hernandez.
Well, a spot that the Dodgers and Dave Roberts is really happy about. Talked about, well, in the postseason didn't hit. Well, they have really hit so far in the first 5 games with runners in scoring position as a team. 352.
What's up, Steven Richter?
2 men in scoring position now. Pitch to Hayward. Fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jay Hay. It's going to be ruled a pass ball against Max Stassi. That moves Teoscar Hernandez to second base.
And I'm trying to back it up again, y'all.
Runners in scoring position as a team. 352.
Two men in scoring position now. Pitch to Hayward. Fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jay Hay. It's going to be ruled a pass ball.
Oh, John Lyons.
Against Max Stassi. That moves.
If you could have any pitcher in his prime from any team join the Dodgers today, who would you pick?
Fouled away to the left.
Prime Kershaw.
1 and 2 strikes to Jason Hayward.
I'd think about Maddox.
Okay, 2 strikes, lefty against lefty. Again, only 28 at bats against lefties last year. Get the ball, put it in play right side, get a run.
Hayward after the upstairs pitch and strikes out. 2 down.
Hayward strikes out.
And that's going to be it for Crochet. Pedro Grifol coming out to get him. And so he has reached
What's
his
up, Miss
pitch
Shelby?
limit for this afternoon.
You survived the interior downpour? Hey, it's good to see you, Miss Shelby.
University of Tennessee.
A guy who majored in nuclear engineering wouldn't even know where to start with that.
He started booking for the upcoming sport fishing season, says Bobby. Cool, dude.
Hey, it's David Vassay.
Let's get you moved into that house.
For your home, Navien tankless water heaters offer an endless flow of hot water for spa-like comfort, a 15-year limited warranty, and lower energy bills. Right now, SoCal
So I don't know if this commercial is for the new pitcher or what.
Replace your old tank with a new high-efficiency Navien tankless water heater. Find the name of your Navien contractor today.
Yeah, we're still not far enough back.
Tanklessmadesimple.com. That's tanklessmadesimple.com.
Dodgers fan.
Water heaters offer an endless flow of hot water for spa-like comfort, a 15-year limited warranty, and lower energy
John says
bills.
Prime Bob Gibson or Sandy Koufax. Sandy.
Offering up to a $1,200 rebate when you replace your old
About
tank
Ruth?
with a new high-efficiency Navien tankless water heater. Find the name of your Navien contractor today at tanklessmadesimple.com. That's tanklessmadesimple.com.
Dodgers fans, it's game time. Remember that every battle counts, even off the field. Had an auto accident? Don't let the auto insurance companies play hardball with your compensation. Level the playing field with Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers. With a legacy spanning over half a century and having secured over $2 billion in rightful settlements, Jacoby & Myers is here to claim victory for you. Trust Jacoby & Myers to be your winning team. Your
Or a
rights,
pitching
your
change?
compensation.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Contact
looked.
Jacoby & Myers
So I
now
think
to
maybe
ensure
we're
your
back
triumph
far
on
enough
and
or
off the
close.
field.
We're getting
Jacoby &
close to
Myers,
syncing
because
them up.
everyone deserves justice.
We got to get you in the COL out in my boat, Val. The Valhalla Booze Cruise.
Does that mean I can have your Ford
That'd be fun.
F-150 hybrid?
Absolutely not. I still drive both. And if I want to get as far away from you as
What if, Si? What if we had Otani, Ruth,
over 700 miles
Glass now,
Well, I guess I'll visit my
Yamamoto?
Ford dealer today to get America's best-selling truck for 46 years and counting.
Tell him ED sent you.
Because when we are unidos, we are stronger with Ford.
Right-hander Addison Coffee is in
All right, little music.
40 appearances overall, 1 and 2 and a 4.82 earned run average, 247 average against. Dodgers with runners at second and third. White Sox a 1-0 lead, and Miguel Rojas will face Coffee here. And the first pitch is way inside for ball
Must
one.
be for the end of the inning, y'all. Now we're all screwed up.
Crochet goes an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, no runs to the moment, but he's responsible for both men on base. Once he had a base hit, Oscar Hernandez with a base hit. And Rojas fouls this pitch back. 1 ball, 1 strike to Miguel. Shohei Ohtani is 4 batters away. We'll go to the third.
Ball Realities Auction Style Draft. Friday at 70 XM app.
The countdown is on. 6 seconds to go for the craziest. With Selection Sunday on March 17th. Then hear live.
Pennzoil 400 from Las Vegas.
Tune to SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 all year long to hear expert opinions and analysis from former
Michael Negrete.
You're listening to Spring Training Baseball on SiriusXM. After the game, check out MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Back at Camelback Branch, Glendale. Rick Monday, Tim Neverick, Kirsten Watson with us. Glorious Arizona afternoon. 1-0 White Sox, top of the third, and Michael Peterson takes over for Bobby Miller. Went 2 innings, gave up an earned run on 2 hits, struck out
All right,
1.
so Miller's day is done.
41 games last year between Tulsa and Oklahoma City. So Bobby's afternoon pretty well complete after 29 pitches. And his first Cactus League start. So Peterson kicks and flies.
I'm not sure that's how it worked, Si.
Peterson, born in Great Britain in Middlesex, 29 years of age. He was part of the Great Britain team that played.
I'm not sure that's how it worked, bro.
Here in Arizona, they were in that group. Actually acquitted themselves pretty well. I don't know if anybody was sure how Great Britain was going to do in the WBC last year, but considering their the players are not necessarily as seasoned as the U.S. team was in that group. They did pretty well. A swing and a miss to Max Stassi. He is.
And even with that sinker, even more so. That's something. You stand at home plate and you look at a guy. First of all, the mound is raised, and then you get a guy that is tall to begin with. Looks like he just got off the bus from an NBA team.
Yeah, correction. I think I said Tulsa and Oklahoma City. He was in the Rockies system last year. He was in Hartford and AA and Albuquerque and AAA. But here with the Dodgers, pitching against the White Sox this afternoon. 2-2 pitch to Max Stassi. That's low. 3-2. What's that like from the in the air to center? Jose Ramos, who was with Team Panama in the WBC. He makes the catch.
Well, here's the hitter's version. Okay. The pitcher knows what he's going to throw, when he's going to throw it, how fast he's going to throw it, if he's going to spin it or anything else. And if he makes a mistake, there are guys out there with a glove that can help him. As a hitter, you're up there all alone.
Lots of luck. Dominic Fletcher, the left fielder, 0 for 1 today.
And what's the mindset of a hitter? Is it to protect the strike zone?
Face any of those 6'8", 6'9" guys?
At one time, the Philadelphia Phillies looked like an NBA team with their pitching staff.
1-1 fouled away.
Don't recall the tallest. There were some guys that were not that
I says I'd still go with Nolan Ryan. Sam says 9-1-2 coming up.
But a guy like Peterson,
better get a run.
His stride is going to be longer. Again, you pitch a lot with your lower half, so his stride's going to be longer. And by the time he releases the baseball,
Shelby says there's a happy birthday for COO and you to have a lunchtime celebration. Check your Gmail.
At first, and there are 2 men out.
I mentioned the White Sox and their woes last year, 101 losses. Well, yesterday the Dodgers played the Colorado Rockies. We talked about, impatient hitting there. Well, for the White Sox, they had the highest swing rate in Major League Baseball. They also chased more pitches than any other team in baseball.
They will do that.
Well, that's going to be it for Michael Peterson. He is done after 2/3 of an inning. And a pitching change, Michael Grove coming in.
Oh, I gotta pay how much? Been to your dealership for car repair lately? You know, half the cars serviced at AMCO don't even need a new transmission. At AMCO, we've been shifting gears for over 50 years, delivering top-notch service and unbeatable expertise. Our expert technicians will give you an honest assessment, and we won't fix what's not broken. So before you say yes to costly repairs elsewhere, get a second opinion at AMCO. That's AA, MCO, transmissions, and a whole lot more.
Alignment Health Plan is changing the Medicare Advantage game so that you can be the one in charge of your health. Hey, this is Steve Sachs, and I highly recommend Alignment. They're handing you the reins so they can cater to your needs. Choose from a wide range of doctors. Your adventures in life haven't stopped, they're just beginning. Alignment Health Plan. Welcome to a new era of aging. Call 888-979-2247 from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week. Or visit
I apologize, y'all. I'm trying to get this synced up audio-wise with the scoreboard thing.
Spectrum One is
and kind of struggling a bit.
Spectrum Internet.
I'm kind of dialing it in, though.
Speeds, free advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security and privacy, and a free Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line with nationwide.
Hey, Valhalla, holla to Miss Shelby. Shelby Minnick. A $25 Valhalla. Holla.
Visit spectrum.com/.
Thank you so much.
For full details. Offer subject to change.
For the COO and I to have lunch.
Service not available in all areas.
We'll have to do that, Miss Shelby. Thank you so much, girl.
Welcome back to Camelback Ranch. We just saw Michael Peterson face 2 batters, and now Michael Grove coming out of the bullpen. And Dave Roberts just briefly told me that with Michael Grove, the focus is, wanting him to come in during the inning, coming out of the bullpen. There's no rules really decided just yet. They are.
Thank you so much. That means a ton.
As a starter, but they do want, with it being so early in spring, getting that experience in different situations, guys.
Yeah, very good. It occurred to us that might have been the case here, and if you say, well, Peterson didn't face the requisite 3 hitters, there's a ground ball to Mookie Betts, shallow right field off the bat of Nicky Lopez. He throws him out, and that does the inning. But this early in spring, you don't have to face 3 hitters. Not just yet. Anyway, Michael
All right,
Grove
so
gets
that
out
does it
of
for
the
that
inning.
inning.
And we played 2.5. It's a 1-0 White Sox lead.
Immortalized by Tom Petty.
There goes the last DJ.
LA DJ Jim Ladd became a legend, captivating listeners for over 50 years with thematic sets of classic album rock.
We're headed to the bottom of the third. White Sox 1, Dodgers 0.
A salute to Jim Ladd starts Friday in the Deep Tracks Channel 308 on most radios, the all-new SiriusXM app, and this weekend on SiriusXM Channel 107.
The countdown is up. 6 seconds to go for the craziest.
Hey, y'all, this is going to mess up things for a second here.
Unpredictable tournament in all of sports. Get ready for March Madness. Starting with Selection Sunday on March 17th. Then hear live game coverage from Westwood One. From the first 4 to the final 4. March Madness lives on SiriusXM.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on SiriusXM. We're back on the track Sunday,
2:30 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Pennzoil 400 from Las
All right,
Vegas.
now let me get everything figured out.
On SiriusXM NASCAR Radio Channel 90.
All right, so bottom of the third, no outs. The Dodgers do not have one.
Get closer to everything that moves you, wherever you are. With the
And I think we're good to go. Thank you so much, Miss Shelby.
Freddie Freeman has done it again inside the pole.
This is first baseman Freddie Freeman. You're listening to Dodgers Baseball on SiriusXM.
You're listening to Spring Training Baseball on SiriusXM. After the game, check out MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Take a look at teams with 3 former MVPs to hit 1, 2, 3 at the top of the order in a game. The last team, the 1983 Phillies, Pete Rose, Joe Morgan in there, and they were also involved in the 78 Reds, the big red machine.
We picked up some subs, y'all.
Pete Rose involved in that a number of times, so was Joe Morgan. And then now the 2024 Dodgers will have 3 former MVPs at the top of the batting order. Jose Ramos, center fielder, number 9 hitter leading up. Mookie Betts
probably ain't going to work, y'all. I'm probably going to have to get those off those keys.
Justin Anderson, right-hander, takes over for the White Sox. Let me take a look at that list.
I'm probably going to have to get
Joe
those
Schmidt
off
was
those
the other guy with
keys.
The Phillies. George Foster, it just happened one time. And 76 also. Johnny Bench was the 3rd one. But it doesn't happen often. The 1996 Red Sox had 3. But they didn't bat 1, 2, 3. It was Mo Vaughn, Kevin Mitchell, and Jose Canseco. 3 former
Still not
MVPs,
able to
but they
gift
batted
memberships.
consecutively in
I
another
will
part of the
eventually
order.
figure it out. What's wrong with
That's not the
YouTube?
top.
They got tired of me calling and
Almost
eventually
took the ball
fix it,
blown
says
away.
Shelby. Yeah, I don't know how any of that stuff works, Miss Shelby. YouTube is a fickle beast.
You look at that list, though, Mo. How many Hall of Famers?
Oh, my goodness. Those are some tough outs right there.
Yeah. And Ramos walks, so man aboard for Mookie Betts. And now the buzz around the ballpark comes back as the top of the order.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Shohei coming to the plate.
Well, one thing that's going to be a challenge for the opposition is game planning for these guys. Opposition pitchers.
Loggy says hit it.
With the Dodger lineup. Anderson's pitch. And breaking ball in for a strike.
With Ohtani on deck. Ohtani also interrupted the lives of a few people. Of course, there was that rumor that he was on a jet going from the LA area to Toronto, and there was an offshoot of that story as well.
0-1 pitch. That's inside.
Because here's the plane it's supposedly going. Well, get Ohtani.
Mookie grabs it into right field. Ramos turns second, heads to third, and there'll be runners at the corners for Shohei.
And here he is. He even interrupted a wedding. You imagine that. Alex Manoah is walking down the aisle and some of his teammates whisper to him, "We didn't get Ohtani."
And how about all the media members in Toronto who were waiting at the airport, and they were disappointed when he didn't get off the plane. So here's Ohtani. 2 on and nobody out. His second at bat in spring training as a Dodger against Justin Anderson. And he rips it down the right side. Lopez grabs it onto second for 1, and he hits into the twin kill. But coming in to score and tying the game is Ramos. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you what, if we can get a look on the television side on this simulcast.
A little ribby for Ohtani, hit into a double play, but I think he still gets an RBI, right?
He lifts up the right heel. He pivots on the toe. But watch it. The stride is about 3 or 4 inches, and he absolutely hammered that pitch.
Here comes Freddie.
Pitch to Freddie Freeman. Interesting note on that leg kick that he used to have. When he first came over, he kind of, I wouldn't say struggled. That'd be the wrong
God, I just
word.
cannot get this audio synced, y'all.
And it just so happened by
And this is as fast as it'll go.
During the freeway series against the Dodgers.
I can't fast forward it anymore.
Freddie Freeman's hit by a pitch. Living on the first, 2 down.
Freddie hit my pitch.
I can tell you this: the first time that we saw Ohtani was in the
So it's a
freeway
little
series
bit behind now, I guess, or a little bit ahead.
And he was overmatched is not a fair word, but he looked lost, and I understand why. New ball club, new surroundings.
You don't
new
get an
weapons,
RBI
new
on a double
culture.
play, says
This is
Cy.
totally new to him, but he looked like he was well behind in spring training. Well, that only lasted
Blue Jays
a couple
getting
of days.
clowned by our broadcast. Big Zig's still a little salty about it all.
Smith at the plate, swings at a breaking ball, fouls it back.
But we looked at him as the timing was late. Of course, it was spring training.
I have a Finnish
Against freeway
American.
series, opening
I have
the
Finnish
season,
American
knocking right
knees,
on
says
the door.
Shelby.
But he just looked
You still clean the
confused.
carpet?
Well, now pitchers
No,
are
thank you.
confused.
Thank the
They're
COO for
trying
having
to get
another
him out.
birthday, says Shelby.
Freeman leads at first, 2 out, 0-1. Up high to Will. 1 ball, 1 strike. Will grounded out to Mike Moustakas at third base in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. And Ohtani grounding into a double play, but a run scoring to tie the ball game up. You don't always want to trade 2 for 1, but I guess if you tie the ball game or take the lead, you consider it a fair trade.
Alex says, good, we got one.
Stretching the 1-1 pitch to Will Smith. This one's belted in the air, twisting toward right center field. On the way to get it, Kevin Pillar. He can cover some ground. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers get a run, 1 hit, 1 left. On to the 4th. Dodgers 1, White Sox 1.
Alignment Health Plan is changing the Medicare Advantage game so that you can be the one in charge of your health. Hey, this is Steve Sachs, and I highly recommend Alignment. They're handing you the reins so they can cater to your needs. Choose from a wide range of doctors. Your adventures in life haven't stopped, they're just beginning. Alignment Health Plan. Welcome to a new era of aging. Call 888-979-2247 from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week, or visit alignmenthealthplan.com today. Visit alignmenthealthplan.com.
Life doesn't stop when the economy is uncertain. The market might not care you have a wedding to plan or a kid to put through school. And inflation doesn't know you've got a family to feed. But Bank of America does, and is here to help. With digital tools to help you save and local experts in Southern California, you can keep life moving forward the way you need it to. Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com. Bank of America N.A. member FDIC. Equal credit opportunity lender.
Baseball is back.
Gone! Home run number 29!
Hot off the heels of a record-breaking 2023 season, it's time to celebrate our first baseman,
Freddie Freeman!
Join us for the first bobblehead giveaway of the 2024 season on Saturday, March 30th at 6:10 p.m. versus the Cardinals, when the first 40,000 fans in attendance will receive a Freddie Freeman bobblehead presented by Bank of America. For tickets and more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Get closer to the game of golf with PGA Tour Radio on Sirius XM, Channel 92.
Ohtani needs time to heal.
Sirius XM app.
It's fine, y'all. It's fine. This is all just about getting him to the plate. Let's not overreact here.
The first 40,000.
Let's not overreact. The guy's a power hitter. He's going to strike out from time to time.
For tickets and information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions. 1-1, Dodgers and White Sox, top of the 4th inning. Eloy Jimenez will be the batter, the designated hitter. He had an RBI double.
Working on that technique. Absolutely, Loggy Raider. Absolutely.
Slight right center field. Ramos there to cut it off and hold him to a very long single. So Jimenez not waiting around as he goes after Michael Grove.
You know, the other thing we're seeing, Tim, is that Ramos limited action. But he has played a very quick outfield of what we have seen to this particular point. Interesting to watch.
Getting a look. I mean, he's got a lot of tools. He'd be considered, I guess scouts would call him a toolsy kind of player, right? He's got a great arm. He's got a very good throwing arm. That's the report on him. He can run. He can defend. He's been hitting the ball. He had a home run Saturday against the
Hall of Famers fail at least 2 out of 3 times this summer. Oh,
he's got some tools, and the Dodgers are letting him put them on display here in the A games, if you will. Andrew Vaughn.
Hall of Famers fail 7 out of 10 times this side.
I do watch center fielders a little bit more closely.
Why would you do that?
Conversation this offseason, someone asked me who was from Great Britain. I understand he played baseball in the center field. What does a center fielder do? And I said, we chase down pitchers' mistakes.
Ball is looped down the line, and it drops fair. Hayward's going to have to play it. He can't get to it. It took a right turn and jumped over the wall. That'll be a ground rule double. So Andrew Vaughn will pull into second base. Automatic double there, and runners at second and third, and nobody out. All of a sudden, the White Sox threatening here in the 4th.
Yeah, that thing drives me nuts too, Cy. But keep interacting with that chat. The heart, the 100.
Well, that is a way.
That's interaction. It gets YouTube to push me out a little bit more.
I don't know if a pitcher would agree with you.
No. Nor would I expect them to.
Probably ask you why you didn't catch a few balls.
Betting still open. Who will win? Dodgers, Sox, or tie?
It's Mike Moustakas. Second and third, nobody out. Grove's pitch outside.
You know, the conversation was, well, I was not familiar with the game of baseball.
Carlos Bello, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
What's a pitcher?
That's like a bowler in cricket.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get some shout outs to Carlos Bello for subscribing to the channel.
I had that discussion the opposite way. Like, I had somebody try to explain cricket to me one time, and I just didn't get it.
Did it take as long to explain it as it does to play it?
I don't know, because I know it can take a long time. That's one thing I did get out of that discussion. It could take days to play one.
They play them Loggy. They play the Angels right when they get back from Korea. So the Dodgers play the 2 games in Korea, and those count towards the regular season standings. And then they come back to America, play the Angels, I believe, in Anaheim. And that is a spring training game.
Told this story before, but he was a hockey player. Played baseball for fun, turned it into his profession. And pitch. Hey, he gets him swinging.
Struck him out. Take a seat.
Strikes goes Moustakas.
Well, that's the advantage.
You just got struck out.
Back and put a bend to it. Down out of the strike zone. It looks good as a hitter to begin with. It's on that same plane. All of a sudden, you begin to commit and realize, uh-oh.
The infield will come in now with 1 out. Paul DeYoung, shortstop, waves and misses. DeYoung was in a Cardinal uniform for a number of years.
Oops, I went the wrong way, y'all.
No more Tim Anderson at short for the White Sox. He is now with the Marlins. Stroke to left, and chasing after it is Hernandez, and that ball is into the bullpen and gone. A 3-run laser beam home run for Paul DeYoung. And the White Sox will jump back in front. It is a 4-1 ball game.
And DeYoung didn't waste any time first offering. And DeYoung, you go back to last year.
Don't have a heart. I told you. YouTube hates me, says Shelby.
He bounced back and forth.
Well, we love you, Shelby. We love you.
In St. Louis, went to Toronto, then to San Francisco, and hit just barely above the Mendoza line at 207.
Base is clear, 1 out. Oscar Colas, the right fielder, strikeout victim, swinging in the second inning. 0 for 1. And the right-hander Grove back to work. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Colas.
Colas up and down a few different times. Actually started the season in right field, sent to AAA.
A ground ball to short. Couple of steps to his right is Miguel Rojas. Fires on to first. And Colas is out. 2 men gone for Kevin Pillar.
78 is on the fast track back to Albuquerque, says Cy. I am Daniel. I actually am going live for both of the games in Korea at 3 a.m.
I'm about to say that you're talking about center fielders. And
I actually will be live for those.
Fielders.
He swings and fouls it off to the right and way out of play. Sacrifices the body too. I remember one time he was with the Blue Jays. I saw him dive for a ball. Made the catch, broke his sternum several years back. I mean, you can appreciate.
Welcome to the Berserkers. Thor is proud, says Miss Shelby.
Sometimes you dive and it's like the next day you get.
We're getting close on the likes, y'all. Getting close on the likes. Again, if we get to 100, I will donate a Valhalla Sports Talk membership or give one.
He makes not just good catches.
To somebody in the chat.
Can you imagine when he retires, they should be able to give him a video.
We're 18 away. 18 away. 8,700 views on today's stream.
Pitch from Grove in the dirt.
I think he's probably been taken out to dinner a lot by his pitchers.
Michael Grove giving
RM and Cy will be here for the Korea games.
That's something that has.
Orioles Birdwatcher is wondering if this is team number 11 for Pillar.
Career 98 1/3 innings, which gives him a home runs per 9 of 1.6 home runs per 9 innings pitched. It's on the high side.
Shelby says, I'm working on my heart. I bought a new bicycle yesterday. Nice.
3-2 to Pillar.
No. It's late March.
Payoff pitch drilled foul and out of play.
Those Korea games, Shelby, are late March. They're scheduled on the main page already. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights gifts a Valhalla Sports Talk membership. Make sure to say thank you if you get one. Sheila gets it.
In the Dodger organization.
Thank you so much, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Thank you so much.
Last year. 3-2 pitch. Way up high, swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him to chase the elevated fastball. Gets 2 strikeouts in the inning, but the 3-run home run by Paul DeYoung, the big difference. 4-1 White Sox after 3.5.
Hey everyone, it's Rick Kamla letting you know that your 24/7 home for hoops down the stretch run of the basketball.
Thank you so much, Daniel. So the Dodgers got some work to do, y'all. We got some work to do. Down by 3 now.
Our experts are bringing you the best analysis every day.
Defensively, they have 0 weaknesses.
Calm down, Mike. Calm down, Michael Negrete.
Games in the league every night. We're getting you ready for the 2024 playoffs. Don't miss a moment on NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the brand new SiriusXM app.
Remember to turn gifting on, chat. Adam says, I played Little League in Chatsworth in 95.
Unpredictable tournament in all of sports. Get ready for March Madness.
Loggy remembers that team in 95. I wonder how many guys have struck out and hit into a double play in the same game. 1 million? About 1 million?
The NASCAR Cup Series is on SiriusXM. We're back on the track Sunday,
2:30 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Pennzoil.
We will win, predicts Alex.
Motor Speedway. On SiriusXM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
All right, so 95 V homies. Let's get some V homie emojis in the chat.
Get on the pitcher's mound with C.J. Nitkowski, Mike Stanton, and Brad Lidge on MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89.
Gary A. in the house. What's up, Gary?
You're listening to Spring Training Baseball on Sirius XM. After the game, check out MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
All right, gonna mute that music. Bob Phipps checks in. Val remembers his high school from 1938. You shut your mouth.
Team in baseball. He is the ageless wonder. Was with the Dodgers in 2016.
I wasn't a glimmer in my mother's eye in 38.
After an inning which he gave up 3 runs and 3 hits. 1 ball, 1 strike count to Max Muncy. Max with a base hit and was stranded at third in the 2nd inning. Takes a healthy cut and misses here. 1-2.
Sheila putting up all the members emojis in the chat.
Facing
Side puts up the V side.
The Braves, Cubs, Rangers. You could list fewer teams that he hasn't played with than he has. Angels, A's, Blue Jays. Who am I missing? Pirates. And Max strikes out looking. Max took a pretty good pitch.
I'm way behind again,
Chavez
y'all.
is a non-roster invite to the White Sox.
There's no way to fix it either.
Again, as a non-roster guy, he knows how to get guys out. Been doing it for a lot of years. Facing Teoscar Hernandez with 1 down and nobody aboard. He doesn't have overpowering stuff or anything like that.
You don't have to. You do not have to throw it through that proverbial.
Valley teams always win city championships. Last non-Valley team was San Pedro in '93. What's up, Theo? Theo Samuel is up in here,
Device on his glove. Looked like he called the pitch.
Gary, that is the G on the Dodgers jerseys is for Guggenheim. That is the private equity firm that owns the team.
But in this case, Chavez has the device on the back of his glove, and he's just telling the catcher what's coming. And he called strike 1 there. 3-1 now to Hernandez. It's amazing how quick PitchCom has been adapted into the mainstream of the game. At first, it was kind of an anomaly.
What's up in the big blue halls of Valhalla? Dodger baseball.
It's like no big deal.
Yeah. You know something else has become not a big deal? We have not.
G is for gangsta. Cesare.
About the larger bases that came into being last year. We no longer refer to them as white pizza boxes.
No, because you know what? Everybody adapted to that really well. Now this year the running lane at first is a little wider, but the bases that hasn't been a big deal.
The game of baseball has continued to evolve, not just recently. If you look at the history of the game.
Thanks, Valhalla. I thought maybe I was getting a shout out. It's all for you, Gary. It's all for you.
Voted down by the American League.
3-2, and Hernandez slowly past the pitcher.
Google's way behind too.
Shortstop DeYoung picks it up, gets it first in time, and retires Teoscar.
All right, Teoscar Hernandez is out as well.
Both leagues. The wonderful improvements and changes have been,
and apparently,
and also on the field,
something's about to happen.
Keep them on the field.
Doyer's advertising on their jerseys. Walter O'Malley must be spinning in his grave. You knew it was coming, bro.
Chavez facing Jason Hayward, who bangs this one toward the right field wall, and it's going to be caught on the run.
Hot on the warning track. Son of a biscuit.
Well, Hayward stung it, but Colas got in the way out there, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers.
So we go to the fifth, y'all. We go to the fifth.
MLB Network Radio gets you ready for opening day.
Dodgers still down by 3. I'm going to mute this because I can't monitor it. And I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to use the restroom. Hang out with Sign Air Buddy. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Let all the streamers know. A King Taco patch would be awesome. I was scared about what we were going to get. Hey, I meant to tell y'all. Yesterday I bought 4 of those Valhalla Sports Talk trucker hats from the Stowe. And when I bought them, I obviously lowered them down to cost so that I could get them at cost. So I bought 4 of them. One of them for Rob. But I forgot to change the prices back. So if you want one of those Valhalla Sports Talk trucker hats, there's about 8 different versions. They're on sale in the Valhalla Sports Talk swag shop for $12 for a snapback hat that's embroidered. So watch for the link to come up into the chat. And if you like them, go ahead and go grab one. I'll probably raise them back up the $5 or whatever later in the week. Oh, shit.
Yes, but with pitchers, the reason spring training lasts so long is that you don't want to really force the arms, trying to avoid injuries of the pitchers.
Dominic Fletcher, the batter.
$12 though for a nice snapback, y'all.
As long, of course, now guys come into camp in shape. Not necessarily playing shape. Freddie Freeman saying just the other day, talking to Kirsten Watson, said, hey, look, yeah, I worked out during the off season, but finally get into game situations. Look, some of the muscles are barking.
It's hard to replicate them. You can't really replicate game action.
Well, you can't replicate adrenaline. And you get on the field and all of a sudden, boom.
That gets kind of quiet on me. Keep hitting that heart. Keep hitting that 100.
Thinking, well, I'm going to work on side steps to my left and to my right. No, it's instinctive.
Thor.
0-2 pitch to Fletcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I know I mentioned Tim Anderson earlier. Just
I'm going to send that monkey business 98 bananas. I already drank one. Right there. Find it.
He had worn it for a pretty good chunk of time. But Fletcher's got it now. And he fouls one back, and that's out of play. Gage last year spent the bulk of his season in the Pacific Coast League with the Sugarland Skeeters, AAA club of the Astros in Texas. He's also pitched in a few different spots in Mexico, including Mazatlan. Tough place to have to go work, huh?
Well, it's a tough place to have to tear yourself away from whatever you're doing to go to work.
I know. Somehow you manage. 2-2 to Dominic Fletcher. Gage
way behind again.
Gets a swinging strikeout. He has faced 2, struck them both out. Second spring training appearance for Gage, and he's looking pretty good so far. His first outing was against the Angels on Saturday. Gave up 2 hits and 2 runs. He struck out 1, so he's already doubled his strikeout total here in the Cactus League. Danny Mendick.
They've been struggling a little bit today, Theo.
Coming in for Nicky Lopez here in the 5th inning, going to hit for him. So Mendick's first plate appearance. We'll start to see some different players come in at this point in the game. Breaking ball, yanked foul down the third base side. So how did Gage become a Dodger? Well, he was with the Yankees. February 5th, the Dodgers got him in a trade. Another interesting left-hander we could see today. We were expecting to see him. That's Justin Wilson, a veteran lefty that the Dodgers quietly picked up. We would expect to see him at some point today. One and two to Danny Mendick.
We are so way behind, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna
1-2 hit on the ground to third. Muncy gobbles it up, sends it across the infield to first base, and it is a 1-2-3 top of the fifth for Matt Gage. Good outing for the lefty. 4-1 White Sox.
At Advance Auto Parts, our all-star lineup of free services keeps your vehicle in winning condition. Swing by your local Advance and we'll test your battery for free. And
we got a
Die-Hard battery
NCAA men's basketball on the channel at 5 o'clock my time. So right after this one,
use the Advance Auto Parts app or buy online.
Or I might have to go off early, but right after this one, Kentucky men's basketball.
The official auto parts aftermarket retailer of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
88 likes, 12 away. I'll donate one. I'll give a Valhalla Sports Talk membership out at 100.
You can be the one in charge of your health. Hey, this is Steve Sachs, and I highly recommend Alignment. They're handing you the reins so they can cater to your needs. Choose from a wide range of doctors. Your adventures in life haven't stopped. They're just
we brought it up for both Ohtani at bats, the graphic Mike.
Call 888-979-2247 from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week. Or visit AlignmentHealthPlan.com today. Visit AlignmentHealthPlan.com.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniel's Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Mention Home Run at any of their stores to receive a free team bracelet and $50 off any purchase of $99 or more. And don't forget, everyone is approved for credit at Daniel's.
My current subscriber count is 14,561.
In the nearest store. Own the dream with Daniel's Jewelers.
This is LA Dodgers
Stream with 9,300 views, 88 likes.
Los Angeles Dodgers and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Mute that music.
Sale all memberships include exclusive access to opening day postseason tickets, exclusive member-only events, team store discounts, and so much more. Visit Dodgers.com/membership. Miguel Rojas facing Dominic Leone, former Tiger, former Met, former Angel, former Mariner. Right arm will travel. A busy season traveling last year. Rojas had that one come right up and get him in the helmet. Maybe the face first. Oh yeah.
Well, hit right off the edge of the plate.
Well, got him in the nose and opened him up a little. If it hits the dirt, it's not going to come up like that, but the plate, it's going to trampoline and get you.
Well, you know, we have said, and I think everyone has said over the years, a tough at bat. Well, how about the fact
200 says Theo.
Your nose and you're standing up there with
Are you
a
gonna
bat.
get
You're bleeding. It's still smarts.
Kentucky Wildcats, Mississippi State Bulldogs? Correct. That's the stream after this one today, chat.
Protect the plate.
Those Kentucky fans are nuts. They've been supporting every video I've done.
Let's see what Rojas has in store here. 0-2, and it's outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Miggy's been, you know, nothing but a great team guy, really, in the clubhouse. And he takes the rookies out shoe shopping each year with the teams that he's been on. And they'll go on a particular road trip where they know they've got some good shoe stores that they like, mostly sneakers, and he'll take the guys out shopping. They had a chicken wing eating contest a week or so ago, and he was front and center there too. Pops this one up to the first base side, and there is Andrew Vaughn under it to make the catch. It's a tough at bat, as you mentioned, though, and Rojas, what he knows, is out.
Absolutely.
All right, so Ramos next up. He walked in the third.
Danny Mendick, who pinch hit last half inning, stays in
And
the
we'll
game
see
at
if Betts,
second base.
Ohtani, Freeman stay in.
He is now the new catcher.
They're still in this one.
Ramos
Marching into
walked and
madness
scored
is the
lone
Valhalla
Dodger run.
Sports Talk channel. Like, says Shelby.
Wave and a miss. Now, one of the tasks that Ramos had last year was to cut down his strikeout rate and increase his walk rate, and he did both of those things in the minor leagues. The Dodgers walk a lot. The Padres walked a little bit more last year, but the top two teams in terms of receiving walks
Mookie
were
on
the
deck.
Padres and
Them
Dodgers
birds
last
be
year.
dirty checks in.
And so
Betts
that's part
on
of
the
system.
Sox.
Learn how to get on base. Doesn't matter how you get there. Just get on.
You know the strike zone. The Dodgers had 644 walks last year.
2 balls and a strike to Ramos. Mookie Betts on deck. And a strike. The top of the order. Waiting to come up. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls, 2 strikes. Veteran left-hander Dominic Leone on the, or rather right-hander Dominic Leone on the hill. Throws one inside low. Ramos has worked a deep count. 3-2. The stretch. Leone on the third base side of the rubber. The payoff is bounced down to third. That is going to be a really tough play for Moustakas. He won't make it, and that's a base hit. Ramos with an infield single. He drove Moustakas to his backhand side right near the line, and by the time he gathered his feet underneath him, he had no chance to make a good throw to get Ramos.
All right, so Mookie Betts coming up.
Just saves a double by being able to make that play. Took it way over into foul territory.
So Ramos gets on in front of Mookie Betts. Betts is having himself a really good start to the spring. He's 1 for 2 today. And he is not afraid to go to the opposite field. He's been using the whole field. Takes the ball outside.
And that's a good thing also for
2 at-bats. 2 at-bats for Ohtani. A strikeout hit into a double play.
The strikeouts in Mookie Betts the last couple of years have been pitches away.
I did see that, Loggy Raider. I did see that.
Pitch 2.
And the target is away right here.
Betts swings, hits a high fly ball to right. This will be playable for Colas. And it was a little bit more of an adventure than maybe Colas thought. Somebody put a tent over that.
All right, so here we go. Ohtani coming up. We're going to do it.
Yeah. But he was able to make the play, and here is Ohtani, and what will more than likely be his final at bat today in his Dodger debut.
There's a lot to look at. Excuse me, Tim, but again, very short stride, a weight transfer.
Rubio in the house. What's up, Rubio?
It's amazing.
So much media attention when he took his first batting practice live. BP media members counting the number of swings he took and then the number of home runs he took. I believe the first one was 21 swings, 10 home runs, and that became national and international news. 0-1 to Ohtani. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well,
come on, Ohtani.
Ohtani
Come on, baby.
is one of those few players.
You can do it.
When he is about to come up, no one leaves their seat. The aisles are empty.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. That's low. 2-1. One thing to keep in mind, he said he wanted to have 50 at-bats this spring, but a lot of those at-bats will be counted on the backfields. Last year for the Angels, he took 11 at-bats in the Cactus
Rubio?
games. All the rest of the at-bats he took were out back. So we don't know how many he's going to have here. He swings and misses, and now they count 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Look at a couple of numbers of Ohtani where pitchers started to try and get to him. He handled the ball out away from him exceptionally well. The ball inside on his hands, at times problematic.
2-2 is a little bit up.
But even when Ohtani takes batting practice, and I had heard this from
Laker emoji
Dodger
snuck in
personnel
there,
even
Dab
during the
Dave.
offseason. Every time he goes to home plate, whether it be batting practice, everything is precise.
Ramos has to dive back. A quick throw over by Leon. Ramos will run with the pitch. Dave Roberts saying he's... Oh, that gets away from Vaughn, and down to second base goes Ramos. Oh, I think that was a bad throw. I think Vaughn just clanked it.
Little Jefferson's playing in the background there.
Too, and obviously he had some attention. Yeah, the ball was caught. Trying to make the slap tag. And
Let him. If you're spoiling, bro, you're gone.
3-2 to Shohei Ohtani as Leon stretches and comes to the plate now. Swung on, hit high in the air to left and deep. This ball carrying. This ball is gone. It is Dodger debut.
Oh!
Shohei Ohtani brings them to their feet. A 2-run home run. That's what they've been waiting for.
All right, put Adam in timeout. An Ohtani bomb in his Dodger debut. We'll go over and find this on X in just a few minutes and look at it, chat.
Show me the way.
Let's go.
Just talked about, the power
Let's
that he
friggin'
has.
go.
Watch him lift this ball. Very short stride, lift the ball. It just kept going.
Okay, I'm coming to get you, Adam.
That is a strong man right there. And Freddie goes the other way. This one's deep, but not deep enough. To the lip of the track, it'll be...
All right, Freddie flies out. So we go to the top of the sixth.
Showtime, and he gave him a shot.
White Sox 4, Dodgers 3.
With a 2-run homer.
The NFL's top draft prospects are ready to show what they've got at the 2024 NFL Scouting Combine.
Deep down the middle of the field, Marvin Harrison's going to take it to the house.
Tune in for exclusive interviews with GMs, head coaches, and the top prospects as they prepare for the NFL Draft.
You put the tape on, and they're good football players, so sometimes it helps. You kind of know what you're getting.
Coverage kicks off Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern on Sirius XM.
All right, so let's go over to this main page, this other page, the full screen here.
The countdown is on. 6 seconds to go for the craziest. 5 seconds.
And let's see if this is posted on X yet.
Tournament in all of sports. Get ready for March Madness. Starting with Selection Sunday on March 17th. Then hear live game coverage from Westwood One. From the first four to the final four. March Madness lives on Sirius XM.
March Madness right around the corner, and SEC
Let's go.
right in the middle of everything. On the men's side, can the league secure 9 bids?
Let's go, baby.
Contenders do we have? And is there a potential Cinderella in the mix? And on the women's side, will anyone be able to take down undefeated South Carolina? Or can LSU and Angel Reese go back-to-back? Keep it locked in on SEC Radio, channel 374, over the next couple of weeks as we break it all down every weekday morning from 8 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Mookie Betts goes the other way.
Dodgers fans, this is Mookie Betts. You're listening to Dodgers Baseball on Sirius XM.
You're listening to Spring Training Baseball on Sirius XM. After the game, check out MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Listen to that crowd roar for a spring training homer. The regular season and postseason homer are going to be driving them bonkers, says Clayton.
He's hurrying to get back to the clubhouse or the hitting lab, one or the other, but man.
It does.
Hit off the end of the bat, just an absolute majestic fly ball to the opposite field.
Oh, yeah, he ain't coming back out.
And a 2-run shot for Shohei.
And a souvenir, the bat speed is off the charts.
Blake Trinan is the new pitcher for the Dodgers.
All right, Trinan in for the Dodgers.
Some other changes we'll tell you about. A pitch clock violation to Trinan. So it'll be 1 ball and no strikes to the White Sox hitter. Trinan Been dealing with injuries.
I love Ohtani. Nice job, says Sarah. Dab Dave says it looks like we're not ever going to be out of a game this year.
Gavin Sheets is batting for Eloy Jimenez in the designated hitter
I turned on station 570, and the first pitch I heard was an Ohtani homer, says Sysad 1000. Cy excited that Trinan is checked in.
Just getting back to that Ohtani home run for a second. Keep in mind, last year, 44 home runs for him, right? How many do you think went to the opposite field out of the 44?
I know the answer, so I have to disqualify myself.
You're disqualified. We can give the answer if you'd like.
Go for it.
2. He had 42 home runs that were not to the opposite field. Only 2. So what we've just seen here today is a little bit rare for him. And a sign of things
Jared Williams.
in his debut season with the Dodgers. First year of a 10-year deal. And what we hope are a lot of remarkable moments during the course of the season. Dave Roberts today was talking about how exciting it was.
Johnny gave him what they came to see. He's done for the day, says Clayton.
There's a base hit to right for Sheets. Leadoff single off of Blake Trinan.
All right, single to right field.
Kevin Padlow, the new first baseman.
Great to see the big stick getting some work in the spring, says Rubio.
Third. And in the outfield for the Dodgers, Ryan Ward is in left, Drew Avens in center. Those are the changes right now. And Andrew Vaughn, third time.
I forgot, y'all. I forgot. And bobblehead Garvey is shook, ladies and gentlemen. He is shook.
Well, for Blake Trinan, he hopes this can be some sort of a bounce back for him. Again, he's been dealing with a number of issues, injury-wise. He had shoulder surgery in November of 2022. And that kept him out all of last year. He did pitch in the minor leagues a little bit, but
Just 6 away, 6 likes away from 100, chat.
When he is healthy, the slider.
Looks like I'll be donating a Valhalla Sports Talk membership to one of the people in the chat. Make sure you have gifting turned on.
Well, if you go back, Trinan in 2021, before the shoulder issue, before the surgery, the slider, they didn't even have 100 against him.
They gave me a heart, says Shelby. What does that mean?
It wasn't even fair. There it is right there.
Yeah.
And he got him to strike out. Andrew Vaughn had a great seat for that slider.
And Vaughn's going back and says, that ain't fair. So that slider, I mean, in 2021,
so take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by Blake Trinan.
On top of the 6th, the 4-3 game. White Sox ahead of the Dodgers.
Boy, Trinan is healthy. It has that slider. There it is again.
Yeah, his slider.
Summer asked if everybody is turned on.
Weapon for the Dodgers. Again, working his way back from a long layoff. Runner at first, 1 out. Moustakas the hitter, third baseman. And the pitcher delivers home.
What are the chances the Dodgers win the game? I would say 50-50.
See that center field shot that Miguel Rojas, bloody nose and all, is still in the game at shortstop.
He's a gamer. Got a little extra medical gear in the nostril.
Playing hurt and still attending to it.
All right, congratulations to whoever gets it.
0-2 to Moustakas, popped up backing out of play.
Smash that like button. Congratulations to whoever gets it, y'all.
Well, so far, so good for Trinan. You gotta love seeing the slider.
Hey, Tomcat
with
gets
the
it.
break that it's got on it.
Meow.
And the more he can have success with that, the better it is for this ball club. At one point, he was the closer for the Nationals. He's always been a late inning reliever. And his kick and pitch is fisted up in the air, and Trinan going after it. He makes the catch. The third baseman Owings just too far away. But alertly, Trinan went after it and made the catch, and they are now 2 down.
Yep, a jam shot.
Two out, a runner aboard. Paul DeYoung, who had the 3-run home run against Michael Grove in the 4th inning, is up. Well, sliced down the right field line a long way for a loud strike.
You know, he gets lost in the shuffle.
I'm predicting Trinan will be the comeback player of the year.
3 different stops last year. St. Louis, Toronto.
Is that pretty ferocious?
Especially for married guys. I mean, do you move your family? You have to find living accommodations.
Slider, did he check it? He did. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sounds easy.
Maybe Rubio.
Well, if you keep hitting the ball like that, you don't have to get traded.
Well, he made it look easy, hitting the home run on the first pitch that he saw in the 4th inning.
Yeah, this one popped up and playable. First baseman Padlo coming in. He calls off Will Smith. Kind of a better angle on it. He makes the catch. Side retired, and good work for Blake Trinan. He gets a strikeout, gives up a hit, strands a man. Head to the home half of the 6th inning. 4-3 White Sox.
Feel the thrill of the
All right, so here we go. Headed to the bottom of the 6th. White Sox still up 4-3.
Or cruising through the snow. Miles and miles of Black Diamond anthems that'll make you shiver.
Whatever happened to the Tiger King guy we had? Tiger King?
Tournament in all of sports. Get ready for March Madness.
I think the Yankees are going to be fine this year, Jared.
Starting with Selection Sunday on March 17th. Then hear live game coverage from Westwood 1.
Rubio says the Blue Jays are still waiting for Ohtani's plane to arrive in Toronto. Shelby says your growl was rather lame.
We're back on the track.
Wow.
Sunday.
2:30 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Pennzoil 400 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Summer Oak liked it.
On SiriusXM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM app. Get closer to everything that moves you wherever you are.
Joe Exotic Dudes in Prison says Curb.
You want baseball? The doggy has you covered. Tune in to Mad Dog Unleashed for the best baseball coverage anywhere.
New subscriber, no idea how to say it. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
Baseball on SiriusXM. After the game, check out MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Shelby tells the truth. I was being a smartass, says Obe.
Fans be at Dodger Stadium Monday, April 1st for Fernando Valenzuela Jersey Night, sponsored by Bank of America. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions. Number 34, he had a big summer last year, and that's his retired number 34. Nobody wore it after he
I got my savings riding on this damn match. I'm screwed, says Archit.
Last year with the
Majan.
Nationals.
Who bets on a spring training game?
Will Smith, 4-3 White Sox.
I guess Archit does.
Behind your half of the 6th inning. Along with Rick Monday, I'm Tim Neverett. Kirsten Watson with us.
I mean, so many variables in a spring training game. You don't know if they're going to yank these guys after one at bat.
Cool deals down.
That's crazy.
2 balls, no strikes to Will. Smith 0 for 2, grounded to third in the 2nd inning, flying to center in the 3rd.
You should have heard me yesterday, says Shelby. Shelby dealing with a flood in the hotel.
2 balls and a strike.
It was more like a Niagara around.
Pitched to live batting practice. Don't have the
I'm looking
results.
forward to the
We're
Dodgers
starting
versus the
the game
Yankees
when he
matchup in
was
June,
ready to
says
do it.
Jared. I guess so, bro.
That's a good.
It's not even March.
Facing hitters.
I think I have a problem, says Archit.
Not expected to start on time for opening day or anything like that, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and certainly if you can add.
I think he's probably done, Daniel. I really do.
Summer, you add an arm like Clayton Kershaw's.
It was dearly missed last year, postseason.
3-2 to Will. Oh, strike 3 call on the outside corner. Will thought it was ball 4. He is sort of stunned right now. He strikes out looking, and there's 1 out.
Smitty strikes out on 3 straight pitches.
On the TV side,
that'll bring up Ward. Ward replaced Muncy in the lineup.
Here's Ryan Ward.
See, even Loggy Raider agrees with me, Val.
Freeman are the leading RBI guys.
You people don't know what you're talking about. My growl is first class, top shelf.
So Ward's had a good start. He had a bases clearing double Saturday in Tempe against the Angels.
Ohtani making reservations at the cheese factory.
Another RBI hit.
Already, TV showed him running with his equipment, says Loggy Raider. Yeah, he don't.
This one away. And he's in the hole, nothing at 2.
A double hit against the Angels over in Tempe. Hit it down the right field line.
Prediction on Ohtani's regular season home run total?
An RBI double yesterday against the Rockies over in Scottsdale.
I'm going to say 55.
On what was our longest road trip of the season, the spring season.
55.
I can.
How long did it take you to get there?
45.
How long did it take you to get back?
120.
Here's a 1-2. That's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ward.
They have that thing here now in Arizona, the Phoenix area, called traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Afternoon traffic. And construction, too. There's a little bit of construction. 2-2, a little poke roller to the left side.
It'll be fine-tuned for the regular season.
Mendick, who's now at third, but he manages to get it over to first base. Tim Elko is the new first baseman for Chicago.
Ohtani going to hit 90 homers, says Jared. 90.
Is out 5-3.
75 home runs, says Rubio. 49 is a Dodger record. 55. He was purring, says Shelby. Get off. Get off my Tiger impersonation, April.
Fletcher is out and Rafael Ortega is in left.
Get off me.
Here's Chris Owings lobbing one into center field for a base hit. 2-out single.
Let's go, baby. Base hit.
Third base for the Dodgers.
Here we go. This is where we take the lead.
Jason Hayward.
Come on, Jay Hay. Come on, Jay Hay.
Yesterday in Scottsdale.
Great. I'm going to screw some stuff up here, y'all. I got to
2 days
update.
Ago, I should say, not Scottsdale.
The subscriber count.
The A's on Sunday.
Hayward, when you look at him, he stands a long way from home plate. Of course, he's a big guy. I mean, he is a very big 6'5". He can extend his arms. Tremendous power.
What out did I miss?
Pitch to Hayward. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you better be a big guy or dive into the ball that you're standing that far away off the plate to begin with. And still
do the Tiger again. I don't even remember why I did it. What made me even try that?
Sharply and deep to left field. Swing and a miss here. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he was a wonderful addition to this Dodger ball club a season ago. As you mentioned earlier, both on and off the field.
Pitch from Cool. In for a strike. 2 outs, runner at first. Chris Owings represents the tying run in a 4-3 ball game, bottom of the 6th. And Hayward at the plate, waiting for the pitch from the right-hander. Here it comes. And he hits a ground ball. That is going to get through the hole on the left side. It's a base hit. Owings rounds second. He's on his way to third.
Oh, baby.
Hayward keeps the inning alive and moves the tying run to just 90 feet away. Runners at the corners.
And there's the outside corner. Maybe a little bit out off the plate. But
appreciate it, Jared.
under He's hoping now that they can do a little bit better with runners in scoring position. They've not done a great job today as they have in the first 5 games this spring.
Hayward's going to come out. Travis Swaggerty's going to run for him.
Swaggerty.
Just a note on Hayward. Think about this, Mo. You want to talk about a renaissance year for him last year. He had 15 home runs. You say, okay, well, that's all right. But consider this. The 15 home runs for Hayward matched his total.
Ghost is John. I gave that RAR a 6.6, says Sheila. Stick to skull, no big cats.
This one up on the infield left side. Mendick, the third baseman, running down the line. He'll make the catch.
Ah!
And the side will be retired. 2 men are left on after 2 hits. On to the 7th inning. White Sox 4, Dodgers 3.
Spectrum One is a big deal. You get Spectrum Internet.
Like a snore, Valhalla.
Internet speeds, free
Air in through the
Wi-Fi for
nose.
enhanced security and privacy, and a free Spectrum Mobile Unlimited.
Let's tie this
line
up.
with nationwide
We
5G
failed with
included,
that.
all while saving big.
For that intimidating
big
effect.
Speed, big reliability,
Rah.
and big savings.
Rah.
Get Spectrum One. Just $49.99 a month for 12 months. Visit spectrum.com/big deal for full details. Offer subject
Well, that
to
was a
change,
wasted
valid for
opportunity,
qualified
says
residential
Jared.
Customers only. Service not available in all areas.
I know, just think about old dude that bet his house.
Like in baseball, you need a spark off the bench or a late inning rally to help you win the day. Ito Wins Oi Ocha unsweetened green tea. All natural ingredients, no sugars, no sweeteners, and only 5 calories. Brewed from premium whole tea leaves, sourced straight from Japan. Ito Win Oi Ocha.
All right, 103 likes.
It's the perfect source of caffeine to get
10,600 views.
blue through a long season. Amazing and authentic. It's the game-winning hit.
14,565 subscriber count. Berserker.
That's ITOEN.
96 members. V homies.
From the moment he arrived in Los Angeles,
Company that was hired to clean, to drain and clean the hot water tanks, put the drain hose in the wrong drain.
Has dimmed the light of this legend of Dodger baseball. Join us on Monday, April 1st at 7:10 p.m. against the San Francisco Giants. The first 40,000 fans in attendance will receive a jersey of Fernando Valenzuela, sponsored by Bank of America. For tickets and more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Dodgers fans, no matter where you are, you won't miss a pitch with the SiriusXM app. Hear every game all season long. Download the SiriusXM app and search Dodgers.
Well, if today was must-see TV, so is tomorrow. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will
Bro, Yamamoto, y'all. I don't think I'll be able to watch that one either.
Tomorrow it'll be your first look at Yamamoto in game action. The 25-year-old has been getting rave reviews from a lot of veteran players who have faced him in batting practice, and we'll get a look at him tomorrow for the first time. He's won multiple Sawamura Awards, which is the equivalent to the Cy Young Award. Won multiple pitching triple crowns in Japan. Gavin Stone, second spring appearance. Asking Oscar Colas, the right fielder. Stone started the opener against the Padres last Thursday. Stone out of the pen, kicks and fires. And that one kicks away from the new catcher, Chris Oakey.
I think it's Colorado, Jared, but I'm not sure.
For the Dodgers, Trey Sweeney is out at short. And Travis Swaggerty is in right field. And Colas 0 for 2 this afternoon. 2 balls and a strike. What are you looking forward to tomorrow seeing Yamamoto?
I think that the pitches, the movement of the pitches, that's one of the things.
San Diego, says Dab Dave, opening day. Well, yeah, our first 2 games, Jared, are in Korea against San Diego.
And it's really unfair, but we'll do it anyway. Is you put the magnifying glass.
Yeah, our
on
first
players.
2 games are in Korea, but like opening day in the States,
does a 2-run home run.
I'm not sure.
But you're looking to see, hey, the billboard numbers and what people have done.
Out on strikes.
And it's unfair because this is practice. This is practice to get into competition. It's just practice. It's like a scrimmage against another team.
All 5 fire doors slammed shut. The alarm system went off. Hot water was coming out of the ceiling of the laundry room, says Shelby. Summer Ope says, by the way, great job, Val. Must be hard calling a game via radio only. It's different. Definitely different. Regular season, it's the Cardinals, says Jared.
White Sox leading the Dodgers.
Hey, welcome back, Goose. Welcome back, Goose.
There's the kick, the 1-0. Ground ball toward the hole, backhanded by Sweeney. Long throw to first. Padlo stretch, and it's pulled his foot off the bag. Boy, Sweeney with a quick release on a difficult ball to handle it short. Throw just off the mark.
Yeah, we've seen Sweeney now going to his left and to his right in the limited action to this particular point. Tough play. Even more difficult, you go that far, and to be able to go towards the third base bag and still get something in the throw is rather remarkable.
Yep, couldn't keep the foot on there, but still.
Shelby says it scared the bejeebus out of me.
For Sweeney. So that'll be a base hit for Pilar, who runs well anyway. And now Corey Lee, the catcher, took over for Max Stassi. Stassi had 2 at-bats, went 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
Augie says that was a great snag by Padlo there.
Chris Oakey.
By Padlo.
Back behind the plate.
We talked about the catching a couple of days ago. Catcher's down on the knee, but Oakey, he's able to slide out a little bit. We've not seen that consistently with a lot of catchers, even at the major league level.
Oakey, a Floridian from Eustis, and caught collegiately at Clemson.
Again, back tomorrow, y'all, for more Dodger baseball. Dodgers versus Rangers tomorrow.
The Angels.
The debut of Yamamoto.
The Reds organization had just 2 appearances with the big
Same
club.
time.
There goes. Pitch fouled at the
3 o'clock Eastern.
And spent the
noon.
bulk of the season in AAA Salt
Western.
Lake.
For Gavin Stone, by the way, you start to look at the changeup. That was the really big pitch for him. A lot of swing and misses. Over 40% swing and miss at the off speed.
Stone, a 5th rounder during the 2020 draft. Deals up high. That'll fill up the count.
41.4% to be exact. The swing and miss. Is that good? Well,
Sports Complex checks in, says, let's go Dodgers. Welcome to the channel, sir.
25% swing and miss at the changeup.
106 likes.
3-2. That is low ball 4, and he's walked Corey Lee.
Walked him.
And now the White Sox with 2 on and 1 out. Colson Montgomery will come up. He is the shortstop. It'll be his first plate appearance this afternoon. Three levels last year, rookie ball. Went to Advanced A and then to Double A in Birmingham. Birmingham Barons. They have been a long-time affiliate of the White Sox. Gavin Stone, remember last August 27th, got his first win of his career. And it was at Fenway Park against Boston. Pitch gets away from Oakey, play in front of him. A difficult throw down to third, knocked down by Owings. Well, the runners move up.
Oakey's been busy behind the plate. It's already blocked one. Could not block this one. A nice play also. The Owings at third. That saved a run. Ball did not get past him.
Wild pitch.
Richard Nichols says, let's go Dodgers. Archit says, Dodgers are still yet to bat one more time. Yeah. Couple more times, bro.
2 balls, no strikes to Montgomery.
3 more
Infield
times.
Drawn in now for the Dodgers.
Well, I didn't have a heart attack, but the kid that was upstairs with the person who was training him looked like paste. I'm glad I didn't spray him with the fire extinguisher.
And to left center. Getting underneath the Drew Avens. He'll make the catch. Runner will tag. He'll throw over the head of the cutoff man, the shortstop Sweeney. But a run comes in. It's now 5-3 White Sox. Sacrifice fly by Montgomery.
So the wild pitch plays large and sets up the sacrifice fly.
We were looking at Montgomery's sunglasses. They look more like ski goggles, but it seems like some of the glasses are getting bigger and bigger every year. Danny Mendick. He'll take a
Yeah, they're not letting no guy throw no hitter in spring training. Has it ever happened, chat? Has anyone ever thrown a no hitter in spring training? I'm guessing no.
Because I felt that the flip downs, you can get them much darker.
I'm guessing no.
Opposite field, club to right. Swaggerty on his way back. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. Stretch time, middle of the 7th at Camelback Ranch, Glendale. 5-3 White Sox.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniels Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Mention home run.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It is that time. It's time that we stretch. Martin thinks the guy in the Angels, but he's not sure. All right, our first, second, 7th inning stretch of spring training, y'all.
Understanding where you're at when it comes to your elbow and just your swing right now?
Sounds like Kirsten is interviewing Ohtani.
そうですね。まあ打席間重ねるごとに反応も良かったかなとは思うので、徐々に。
Yeah, Kentucky basketball, Shelby.
Yeah, definitely felt good at the plate. It felt better each time I got up. So.
What's up on the go with CeeLo? Look at this.
In the right direction.
Look at this. On the go with CeeLo in the house.
いやちょっと高いかなと思ったので、アリゾナでどうかなっていうところだった。
Last solo spring training no hitter was 52.
Maybe the Arizona factor in a little bit.
Nerves, just understand the excitement that was going to sort of come with this being your first game wearing this uniform.
夜空の一日として初めての試合で緊張とかそういうのはあったんでしょうか。
緊張はなかったですね。まあスプリントレーニングなのでまだそういう段階ではないかなと思いますし、まあ自分の調整がまず一番大事かなと思います。
Not really any nerves because it's just a spring training game, but I'm just more focused on getting ready for the season and do what I gotta do.
How do you feel about hitting second in the batting position?
2番どういうふうに捉えてますか？
初めてなので、まあでもやること自体は変わらずに、もうストライクだけしっかり自分のスイングをするっていうシンプルなところが一番かなと思います。
I mean, today was obviously the first time, so I can't really tell you much about it, but well, no matter where I'm hitting in the lineup, I'm not really going to change my approach.
Do you see different? Do you think pitchers will be more in the zone with you if you have somebody like Freddie hitting behind you?
フレディみたいなバッターがプロテクトしてくれることによってストライクが増えると思いますか？
どうなんですかね。まあ立ってみないともちろんわからないですし、もちろん素晴らしい。Oh my God.
Are you okay?
You okay? Oh.
He's okay. Sorry.
前後で時もフレディもまた
Someone fell down there. I'm not sure who it was.
バッターもちろんなので、どう変わっていくのかなっていうのももちろん楽しみですし、一打席一打席自分を勉強しながら対応していきます。
Yeah, I mean, today was the first game. It's hard to tell, but I definitely think it's going to help out. It's not just Freddie. You got Mookie in front of me and a bunch of great hitters past Freddie. So
the other stream starts at 5, Sheila.
Joey, what does this game feel like compared to your very first game?
Yeah, it's rough at Stuart Haas right now, CeeLo. Jake, what made you think it was a good idea to bet a spring training game?
It's obviously a lot different because 6 years ago.
You have no idea whose the lineup is, and it can change at a moment's notice for no reason.
Shohei, when you visited San Francisco, what did you think of
Gregson is now -1. Yeah, they're in trouble, dude.
And did you consider signing with the Giants?
I don't know who that was that fell. All I heard was Kirsten say, "Oh my God."
He's only going to talk about the game. Sorry.
Did you notice? I mean, obviously you noticed. What did you say? You're not going to.
He's not going to talk about any free agent stuff anymore. It's only about the game.
I mean, you're used to fans lining up and saying hello and stuff, but this was a new team, a new fan base. It looked like you waved to a few of them. Did you take notice of it? You know, them lining up and everything.
Braves lost 13-4.
ロザーズでそういう光景を見てどういうふうに思いますか？
Another new subscriber out of Japan, I believe. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
こうやってまた戻ってこれて、手術もありましたけど、順調に戻ってこれてまずそれが一番今日良かったかなと思います。
Yeah, definitely felt the energy of the crowd and the fans, and really appreciate it. And I'm just really happy that I was able to make it back on time, so I could play in front of the fans.
Thanks, guys. Now, Japanese visitor.
Thank you.
All right, translator Ippei Mizuhara. We'll see lots of Ippei this year, so get used to Ippei being around. He's with him with the Angels, and a couple of things we'll talk about. We'll break that down for you. But that little disturbance during there, a camera person fell. That's what they were looking at, but he seems to be okay. All reports. Gothier is thrown out. Oh, he's safe. Ball 4. Never mind. We're trying to catch up. Hunter Fiducia walks. He's the designated hitter in Ohtani's spot. So now 2 on and 1 out, and the Dodgers with the tying run first.
Wow, so meanwhile, the Dodgers have put 2 runners on base.
The question I think inquiring minds wanted to know, did you think he got
with
it?
1 out, so Jake is back in it.
He said he thought he hit it too high.
Trying to hit it too high is what I talked about.
Jake's still alive in his bet.
Pitchers that tried to go inside to him a lot. Well, this one was just lifted. That weight transfer, very short stride. You have to be some kind of strong to lift the ball that far opposite way.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, when he was coming out of high school,
one of the cameramen fell that was standing around during that interview.
Japanese League's draft.
Probably down the steps.
He wanted to come to Major League Baseball, and he had told people not to draft him, but the Nippon Ham team, the Fighters, drafted him. They ended up signing him.
What's up, VT?
And he started his pro career, and they were the ones that allowed him to both hit and pitch. A number of the
Nick 93 checks in, says Dodgers.
Him to do both. They wanted him to do one or the other. And he, frankly, at one point thought he would be doing one.
3-run home run incoming, says Timon.
But he enjoys the hitting part of it.
I hope you're right. I hope you're not spoiling it.
Enjoy watching him do that.
Yeah, a lot of pitchers wish he had just stayed with pitching.
Yeah. Drew Avens is the batter for the Dodgers now. Again, 2 on, 1 out. 2-run lead for the White Sox. And Avens slaps it foul and out of play. But, you know, the Fighters let him do that. And, okay, the Nippon Ham Fighters, they are located in on the island of Hokkaido, which is north. It's in the city of Sapporo. And that's where Shohei started as a pro and was absolutely dominant. Havens hits a high fly ball to right center. Ranging over is Payton, Mark Payton with the catch, and that'll get one runner over.
All right, 2 away. We got runners on the corners now. Robert Howard says, let's go Dodgers, get it done.
Hofstra. And it looks like a pitching change. That's going to be it for Cool. And we'll take a pitching change timeout. 2 outs.
All right, so pitching
Runners
change.
At the corners, bottom of the 7th. The White Sox lead the Dodgers 5-3.
Hey, LA County, Freddie Freeman here. Did you know California is stepping up to the plate with a new Cal Recycle law? It's changing the game on what's...
Cars for Kids, K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids,
Grilled venison brats, potato salad, baked beans while listening to the transition. Thanks, Val, Mods, Berserkers. Thank you, Miss Shelby. Thank you so much
Receive a tax deduction and vacation
for being a B homie.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any
I need at least one RBI here, says Jake.
For the boys in blue this upcoming baseball season, all the returning players and the excitement of the new players that have been added to create a stacked roster, much like Hoffy Hot Dog.
That's right, the Hoffy Classic Beef Franks and Natural Casing Franks. Now you add the new guys, bacon-wrapped hot dog. We know it is the foundation of LA's hot dog. Enjoy some spring baseball. Enjoy Hoffy Hot Dogs. Visit HoffyBrand.com to find your nearest Hoffy hot dog.
Hoffy, local, original. Great.
Hope you all appreciate the stream. Hope you all appreciate the new setup for 2024.
Perez takes over with 2 outs and 2 on for the White Sox in the bottom of the 7th inning. Along with Rick Monday, Tim Neverett.
I appreciate the support today.
Also, bring you the radio TV
Hit that
simulcast
subscribe if you're new.
of the Dodgers and the White Sox.
Current subscriber count 14,568.
We're still in February, huh? I mean, we've had.
As I mentioned before, I'll do about over 90% of these Dodger games this year.
Well, because it's a Leo
just like I've
year.
done the last 4.
And tomorrow afternoon over in the Surprise against the Texas Rangers. Yoshinobu Yamamoto pitching tomorrow. That's going to be a treat. So what's that, Wednesday? Yeah, and then Thursday, well, we'll look at the calendar in a little bit, but another busy weekend coming up. I think we've got some stuff under the lights too pretty soon. Chris Oakey, the catcher, is up. His first plate appearance.
Sports Complex says I'm new to this channel.
No.
And this has already made my day. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, man. Thank you for joining us. Hope you hang out. Become a regular here on the channel. One of the Berserkers. Maybe even a V-homie.
Well, you spend enough time in Arizona. You know enough people here. If you find yourself on a golf course, you can probably get a hold of some clubs.
Well, I could go to my old club that would belong here. I know how to sneak on.
Well, I'll hear about your golf game.
Rick Monday talking about sneaking onto a golf course in Phoenix.
1-2 to Oakey. That's smacked into right center and a base hit. Gauthier will come in to score. Here comes Fiducia in the third. It's now a 1-run ball game at 5-4.
Well, the Dodgers have done such a good job with runners in scoring position. However, this is their first hit this afternoon in that spot.
Ryan Ward has a couple of ducks on the pond. See what Ward can do here with 2 down and 2 on against the lefty in a left-on-left matchup.
Loggy Raider says, disclaimer, Valhalla Sports Talk channel and its affiliates are not responsible for your gambling addiction and reserve the right to cut your Voint transactions in his discretion. Thank you, the management. All right, Jake and Archit are checking in, y'all. They're alive. They are alive on their bets.
Led baseball in 2-out.
It's not an addiction if we win. Let's go, says Archit.
369 2-out runs last year. Inning is never over, and Ward clubs it down the right field line. This ball is fair and off the wall. Tie game as Fiducia scores. They will hold Okie at third. Went over the wall. It's a ground rule double, so he can't go anywhere.
Ground rule double, and we're tied at 5.
And Ryan Ward has just taken over the club lead in the spring in RBIs with 5.
I'll tell you, that is just a picture-perfect swing against a firm front side.
Just making money. It's my second job, says Jake.
Looked a lot like the one he hit in Tempe the other day.
Summer Rome says, I have put most of my Voints in lucrative investments.
Love to have gotten it off the wall because Okie more than likely was going to score on that. That wasn't a ground rule double. Chris Owings, the veteran right-handed hitter.
In it to win it, says Timon.
Single in the 6th inning. Brand new ball game for the Dodgers here late.
Get the bats out, says Tim.
Owings fouls it back. No balls and 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes. I'll try to activate the big stick to help you gambling fools out.
If you look at the White Sox, we mentioned 101 losses last year. They had 49 blown lead losses. Only the Rockies and Royals had more. So late in the games, they were having some trouble.
Second and third, 2 down. 0-2 high and away. A 5-5 game, bottom of the 7th inning.
Hey again, VT.
Team saw a lot of them get away last year.
Imagine that. 49 games, you have the lead, and you lose.
Well, that's bullpen.
The first time you ever bet baseball, Archit?
Bullpen or lack thereof.
Right. So you go into the offseason and you say, okay, we have to address this.
Well, good luck, buddy. Good luck. I hope you win.
White Sox. That's such a big chunk of games, too. 49 of them. 2-2. Owings lets it go, holds it up. They'll appeal at first base. He didn't go.
And the value of bullpens.
All right, they walk him. Free base.
More because the limitations that are put on starting pitching, trying to keep them healthy. That check swing able.
Riverside shouting out loud, says Summer Oak. Robert Howard says yes, let's go.
Very much anymore.
And Rubio says swaggerty.
So the bullpens are key. Ball inside, and the bases are full of Dodgers. Owings draws the 2-out walk. And a big chance here for Travis Swaggerty.
And a visit to the mound. So talking about the White Sox bullpen last year, their earned run average collectively, 4.88.
That'd be pretty cool, Jake. That would be pretty cool.
If you list all the teams, they were 26th down the totem pole.
Swaggerty, who had been in the Pirates system up until this year. 250 in 314 minor league games, all the way up through AAA, where he was last year in Indianapolis. Third base, Okie. Second base, Ward. First base, Owings. The pitch. Swaggerty, swinging strike. Missing Andrew
Swing
Perez.
and a miss.
Dodgers a chance to take the lead in a 5-5 game.
What's going on, Ricardo Moreno? Let's go tie games. This is the sports complex.
Get it done. Traffic on the bases and the pitch. Swaggerty pops this one up left field side. It is spinning, but will it stay in play? It will. It hits the top of the rain tarp. Third baseman Mendick rolls over the rain tarp, but he doesn't make the catch.
Right, so he's still alive. He's still alive.
Swaggerty with new life.
A degree of difficulty trying to make that catch. Very tough. They're trying to make sure you don't get caught in the netting.
This looks like a fish in the net. And he's back to his position, and an 0-2 count on Swaggerty with the bases full and 2 down. Perez, the lefty stretch, and the pitch. Oh, got him swinging. So
Knock him out.
leaves him full, but the Dodgers
We strand 3.
And tie this game,
but we
after
do
7
get
innings.
1.
Dodgers 5, White Sox 5.
A new generation of hip-hop superstars were born on SoundCloud.
Sleepy Hollow.
All right, so we go to the 8th. I'm just going to mute that because they're obviously going to play a bunch of music right now. But we head to the top of the 8th in a tie one, 5-5.
Sirius XM app.
The countdown is up. 6 seconds to go.
I remember, Summerobe, those the VHS tapes with the baseball bloopers on them. Too cool. Too cool. So just a reminder, y'all, after this one, 5 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock on the East Coast, 4 o'clock on the West Coast, Kentucky versus Mississippi State in men's college basketball here on the channel.
We're back on the track Sunday,
2:30 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Pennzoil 400 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Checker fly, baby. Yeah.
On Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90, in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app. Get closer to everything that moves you, wherever you are, with the Sirius XM app.
Let's make some smoke and drink some beer. Yes.
Mookie Betts goes the other way.
Dodgers fans, this is Mookie Betts. You're listening.
If it ties after 9, it's a tie.
You're listening to Spring Training Baseball on Sirius XM. After the game, check
If
out
it's
MLB
tied after
Radio,
9, it
Sirius
ends in a
XM
tie.
89, and on the all-new Sirius
Betting's still open. You can use your Valhalla Sports Talk points to bet on the winner of this game. Dodgers, Sox, and tie are your choices.
Rangers, noon Pacific time, right here on Sportsnet LA. Then back-to-back.
Yeah, this week in baseball, too.
Good year on Thursday night.
Summerobe, I bet on a tie just now.
Here against the Guardians on Friday night. There's Gavin Sheets facing Gavin Stone. Battle of the Gavins here.
Amateur umpire yelling, "It's inside" on the called strike, the first pitch.
Oh, Gavin. Maybe he had a better view. He thinks. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Well, this year in the minor leagues, we're going to see another season of the challenge system. The ABS, which is the automatic ball strike. So Major League Baseball will be monitoring that again. They had a lot of success
Robotic
with
umpire. Just go ahead and say it. Robotic umpire.
It's not, though. It's not taking it away from the home plate umpire. The challenge system, I think, Rick, when you see it, you're going to like it.
I'll get back to you on that.
I'm telling you, when I saw it in AAA, I saw it a couple of times over in Vegas last year. I was like, man, that is great. Strike 3 called as Sheets goes down looking. Strikeout for Gavin Stone. I think you're going to like it.
So a challenge system coming to MLB this year.
It involves the fans. They get to see.
Stunning. They're not doing that in spring training to work out the kinks.
Well, here's my question. If it's that good, why are there limitations on how often you can use it?
They're still working through the details before they bring it in the major leagues.
Just a question to throw out there.
Yeah, they're testing. So part of the week, what they did last year was part of the week, it would be full on. The umpire would listen to the ABS system, the automatic ball strike. And then the other part of the week, it would be the challenge system. So they're trying it both in the minor league level and see which one's best. I do think
maybe not this year. Maybe that's not this year.
As opposed to the full-time ABS.
Well, the guy we heard from behind home plate just a few moments ago would agree with that. Yes.
I mean, I'm all for the home plate umpire, the human umpire calling the game. But if you can challenge and overturn some calls that are not very good, it might make a difference in the game. I don't know. We'll see.
I appreciate you, Sheila. Appreciate you and Dab Dave hanging out today.
Rafael Ortega, the left fielder, fouls it away. But I'll be interested to see what your thought is when you actually see it.
Go Blues, says KCTV.
Demonstration video, which I know that Major League Baseball has, or sometime in person.
Yeah, and I think that changes. At first we all have that knee-jerk reaction to begin with. But just look at the the recent ones. We talked
The
earlier
George
about
Michael
the
Sport
bases,
Machine, absolutely.
Pitch clock. There's still a little talk about the pitch
The
clock
Sports
has been reduced by
Machine.
a couple of seconds this year. A couple people are barking about that.
Pretty close pitch there.
What we have not seen, and the runner's lane for those on the television side, the time between the pitches, 15 seconds and 18. If a runner on base or no one on base, 4 mound visits per game.
3-2 popped up. Shadow left center. Trey Sweeney backpedaling, but he's called off by the left fielder Ryan Ward. Will make the catch.
And another rule that was at the bottom of that list, as Dave Roberts going to come out, and very quickly, if you go out to warm up for an inning, you have to face at least one batter. And baseball trying to protect the fact of not using a pinch hitter that could get wasted in a game.
So pitching change as Gavin Stone will come out. 5-5 ball game. Top of the 8th, 2 down.
All right, a pitching change here.
LA County, Freddie Freeman here. Did you know California is stepping up to the plate with a new Cal recycle law? It's changing the game on what's accepted as CRV.
Kenneth says, I had the best day ever. I won $2,500 on a $5 New York State lottery ticket. Hey, congrats, Kenneth. Congrats, dude. Way to go.
Full roster of eligible containers.
Congratulations.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind
Kenneth
of real
got
estate.
paid today thanks to the New York State Lottery.
This upcoming baseball season, all the returning players and the excitement of the new players that have been added to create a stacked roster, much like Hoffy Hot Dog.
That's right, the Hoffy Classic Beef Franks and Natural Casing Franks. Now you add the new guys, Bacon Wrapped Hot Dog. We know it is the foundation of LA's hot dog. Enjoy some spring
Chris
baseball.
Elliott used to do a Marv Albert spoof, hilarious, common ho-hum plays that Elliott would add excitement to.
Local, original, great.
Fernando Juan Mario takes over. He had a pretty good season. Great Lakes with the Loons. 248 average against. 38 strikeouts to 28 innings pitched. That's really one of the indicators for him. More strikeouts than innings pitched, and he will face Tim Elko, the first baseman, with 2 outs and nobody on in a 5-5 game. First ball swinging, hit to right center field, and on the run, Drew Avens. Well, one pitch, and Murillo takes care of business. We go to the home half of the 8th, even at 5.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring
All right,
you
so headed to the
best
bottom of the
experience
8th
so you can live your best life.
in a tie ball game,
It's why we're
5-5.
consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 33 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to UCLA.
And again, y'all, there's a link right there for the swag shop.
At one of over 200
Link right there for the swag shop. The Valhalla Sports Talk trucker hats are at cost, $12. $12.
And prepare the best ballpark food at home, like the world famous Dodgers carne asada fries
I'll show you what they
made with
look like.
Chef Merito steak and meat seasoning. Since everyone will start asking, "Ya Merito?" Run to chefmerito.com to get the authentic
But here they are,
seasonings,
Valhalla
spices,
Sports
and
Talk
marinades
trucker
that
hats.
make a carne asada of champions, chicken
Stitch.
dishes, and even michelada recipes inning in and inning out.
They come in a
Visit
number of colors. You can get an all black one, a black and white one.
Spectrum One is
Mostly
a big
black
deal.
and white
You
and
get
gray
Spectrum
variations.
Internet with the most reliable
$12
internet speeds,
plus
free
shipping,
advanced
y'all.
Wi-Fi for enhanced security and privacy, and a free Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line with nationwide 5G included. All while
I'd like to
saving
say they're
big.
on sale,
For the big
but
speed, big reliability,
they're not. I was just
and
too
big
lazy to
savings
change the
you
price
want,
back
get
after I
Spectrum
bought
One.
4 of them.
Just $49.99 a month for 12 months. Visit spectrum.com/big
Brandon
deal
Sherman
for
says,
full
"Get some."
details. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential
Dan
customers.
Dave says,
only.
"We
Service
enjoy
not
hanging out with
available in
you
all
and everyone
areas.
else. It's
Restrictions
always
apply.
something new and always very entertaining."
Dave Roberts joins MLB Network Radio Friday.
Kenneth says, "I already made appointments to cash 2 days from now." There you go, buddy. So they can't pay out $2,500 at the convenience store?
Your debut, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 3-time Sawamura Award winner, 3-time Pacific League
Kissing
MVP
Bandit.
in Japan. He's thrown 2 career no-hitters. He's won the WBC, the Japan Series, 2020 Olympics. And he's just 25 years old. And we really look forward to seeing him debut for the Dodgers tomorrow. We hope you'll join us right here on Sportsnet LA.
Again, I'll be doing that game tomorrow. It's another one that I won't be able to see, though.
Here's Trey Sweeney, the shortstop. Dodgers are looking forward to seeing more of him.
All right, come on, Trey.
Yankee organization, former first rounder with the Yankees.
Come on, Trey.
And we've seen plenty of them here in the first week of the season, the spring season. Ropes this one down the right field line. It is hooking. And that's foul.
Foul ball.
A lot of people have been impressed with Sweeney so far.
My favorite was when she got Nolan Ryan.
Now, what's that like?
Oh, 600 max at the convenience store.
Organization, your career.
Still, what a great day, Ken. Congrats, buddy.
Left the A's to go to the Cubs. What was that like to try to get used to a new organization?
Well, you played against the guys, but what's the overall approach? That was one of the big things with, quite frankly, Ohtani when he was talking to the Dodgers. Their emphasis, look, our trajectory, our direction is to win. And that's what he wanted. So you find out.
First claimer of my life. You got to go to the lottery office. Too funny, bro.
Obviously, new setting, new people.
That would never fly these days on a Saturday morning.
How's it presented?
Morgana was like Weird Al. It was an honor to be gotten.
Little things you kind of lose on the periphery of everything else.
Outside corner, grazing that corner for strike 3, and Sweeney goes down looking.
Sweeney looks at strike 3.
But the brand of baseball is played. What are your goals? What are the expectations? Well, the Dodgers organization, the expectations are real simple. Win. In order to do that, get yourself physically and mentally prepared.
Kevin Padlo 0 for 1, struck out on a foul tip first time up. You might not have seen him strike out because that was when we had the Shohei Ohtani post-game interview on. But you're seeing it this time as he flares one to right for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs aboard in the bottom of the 8th.
Damn it.
So in a spring training game,
Dummerobe advises the young people to Google Morgana, the kissing bandit.
most people are rooting for the home team to get a run here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Yes.
Baseball player checks in, says money line, Dodgers, come on.
You know, you have X number of pitchers.
There's
X number
4
of
of you in the
players.
chat.
No, we're not going to tax it.
Baseball play.
Thank you. Good night.
Austin Gauthier. He had a base hit, scored a run in the 7th inning. Interesting story for Gauthier. Played in the Colonial Athletic Conference. Colonial Athletic Association, known as the CAA. And he went undrafted, but the Dodgers farm director, Will Rhymes, was also
So Gauthier 1 for 1 with a run scored.
And somehow discovered
He replaced Mookie at second base.
Talked to the organization, and they ended up signing him. And he just continued to play his way and hit his way out of all the lower levels and keeps moving up.
A late bloomer.
Yeah. 2-0 pitches inside.
A few days ago, we talked about scouting, how difficult that is. How do you scout? How do you project a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old who has not grown into his body? The motor skills, for the most part, are not
Phipps says Morgana was the hot Dolly Parton of baseball.
Strike call, 3-1 to Gauthier.
That's why good scouting is so valuable.
5-5 score, 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Schoenle getting ready to deliver, the left-hander for the White Sox. That's fouled off. Count goes to 3-2.
The other part of the scouting, from a player's standpoint, if you can play this game and play it well, they'll find you. But what is it about? Well, for Gauthier, what was it about him that someone says, hey, we need to look closely at this young man?
Payoff is inside, ball 4. And that
he walked him, free base.
Fiducia will come up next to face Garrett Schoenle. Fiducia walked and scored in the 7th.
All right, here comes Fiducia, who replaced Ohtani after Ohtani hit that home run.
Fiducia, left-handed batter. Runners lead first and second. Ball low and away, and it's 1-0 to Fiducia.
The Marobe says, I'd rather be stuck in a lake with Morgana than have a life preserver.
They look for people everywhere.
Uh-oh.
You don't really know what that is. It can vary from player to player.
Well, for example, there are a few scouts sitting in the second section right behind home plate. I noticed it actually when the anthem was being presented. And a couple of them have radar guns mounted on the railing as they are taking notes and observations.
2-0. Wave and a miss.
So the scouting is always taking place.
I mean, God, HFL says it's looking like a good game. It's been good. It's been interesting.
Looking at whether it be here spring training game.
They were panicking on the Ohtani side after his first 2 at-bats, only to see him crush one in his third one.
To Fiducia. Breaking ball down and away.
I count 11.
No, I am not, Israel. I can't get the game in Arizona, buddy. I'm just listening.
Recognizing.
I'm just listening, Isio.
And there they
well,
are.
Welcome to the stream.
Right in the center. Those little radar guns that mounted on the railing.
It's up and into Fiducia, and now the bases are full of Dodgers.
Walked him, free base.
Another walk drawn by Fiducia. Back-to-back walks. That pushes Gauthier to second. Go-ahead run. Padlo is at third base. And coming up is Drew Avens and a mound visit for the White Sox.
Isiel said, how am I watching the game? I'm not.
You know, scouts have their own language, right?
I'm not.
One of the fun old-school terms that scouts will say is might not be in the report, might be in the scouting report, but
weird enough, y'all, this Jeopardy theme is copyrighted.
The meaning of that.
I've gotten a warning for this before, so I got to mute it. Ohtani is literally him, says the Sports Complex. Peter Parker checks in, says, missed you. Spider-Man.
Is looking for the
Spider-Man.
Really hit. White Sox infield playing even with the bags all the way around. Go ahead runs at third. The pitch. And it's high for a ball to Drew Avens. 5-5 game, bottom of the 8th. Dodgers have not led in this one. Shohei Ohtani with a 2-run
He's imagining the game, says
in
Kerm.
his Dodger debut in the 5th inning. His third and final.
Merv Griffin got to get his money for that Jeopardy theme.
Thought was too high, and he said it was.
Yeah, I had that loaded as the sound for NFL when they were reviewing the plays.
Being modest.
Hope you're right.
Outside 2-0.
Well, a guy just walked back-to-back hitters, and you're up there 2 balls and no strikes. This has to be, if you were to place the ball on the tee, where would I like to have it? That's where this pitch has to be right now.
Schoenle delivers. And that pitch might have been there because Avens swung and missed 2-1.
Ciel Munoz, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
His minor league career last year, he had 64 walks And 102 2/3 innings, and that translates out to be 5.6.
Everybody welcome
walks
Isiel
per
Munoz
nine. Way
to
too
Valhalla Sports Talk.
That's something he'll certainly look to work on this year. Well, he just delivered a tremendous pitch that Avens missed, and he fouled it straight back. 2-2 to Drew Avens. 1 out, bases loaded. The stretch by the lefty. Schoenle delivers. In the air to left toward the gap. Padlo tagging. Caught by Ortega. Sacrifice fly, and the Dodgers lead it 6-5. Drew Avens gets the go-ahead run in.
Sorry, the support troops, if you look at the last number of
Oh,
games
baby.
they've come in late in the game. Dodgers came up with 5 runs in the 8th inning in yesterday's contest.
Uh-oh. I don't know who saw that,
Avens, pretty good
but I know I'm going to have some happy gamblers in here.
Chris Oakey up there now.
I know I'm going to have some happy gamblers.
Oakey drills one to left. It is deep. It is to the wall. It is gone. A home run. Chris Oakey with his first Cactus League dinger. And that opens it up for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th. Nine to 5.
8th inning. 2 consecutive days have been very enjoyable as far as the runs.
Let's go.
With some good swings at good pitches.
Ryan Ward with the bases clear. Still 1 out.
Okie dokie.
That's a big home run for Oakey. 2 outs, I beg your pardon. Forgot about the sacrifice fly. Sweeney struck out to lead off the inning.
Get the red panties out. What are you talking about, Tim?
2 out, 3-run homer. Great reason to
Yo,
smile.
says Archit. Holy shit, says Archit.
Yeah, the support troops. The last few days, Mo. I mean, they've really.
I actually have
able
never
to get
tried
some runs on the
fantasy
board.
baseball sports complex.
9
I
runs.
retired from
Last 2
fantasy
days in the
football
8th
after this last football season. I'd
2
played
breaking
fantasy
ball down
football
the
for
way.
30 years.
Now the White Sox are
Plus.
getting somebody up in the bullpen. And for Ward, he waits the 2-2. And he bounces it foul. Ryan Ward's had himself a pretty good spring so far. Had a ground
I'm
rule
going to be
double,
able to
drove in a
afford my
run
bills,
in
says
the
Archit.
7th inning. And he just continues to hit. The more guys like Ward hit, the more you want to see him play.
So the 8th inning yesterday broke up the tie with 5 runs. 8th inning today. To this point, they've broken up the tie
Again.
with 4 runs.
Jumps the bets.
2-2 pitch. Breaking ball popped up. Shallow left. Out is Mendick, the third baseman. He's called off by Ortega, the left fielder. He'll make the catch. But damage done. Avens.
All right, so we go to the 9th, y'all. We go to the 9th.
And then Chris Oakey.
And the Dodgers are 3 outs away
Distance from Glendale.
from staying undefeated in the spring training.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new Sirius XM app.
It's deep. It's flying. And it is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
Hear the games you just can't miss.
Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's all-time scoring leader.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Connor McDavid wins the game for Edmonton.
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new Sirius XM app.
You gotta love sports.
Butterfly taught you well, Kenneth. Butterfly taught you well.
The craziest, most surprising, most unpredictable tournament in all of sports. Get ready for March Madness. sends San Diego State to its first national championship game. Starting with Selection Sunday on March 17th. Then hear live game coverage from Westwood One. From the first four to the final four. March Madness lives on Sirius XM.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on Sirius XM. We're back on the track Sunday.
I'm going to mess up some things for a moment.
It's the Pennzoil 400 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Checker flag, baby. Yeah. On Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app. Get closer to everything that
14,571 is the subscriber count. 96 is the member count. 12,197 views, 112 likes.
You're listening to Spring Training Baseball on Sirius XM. After the game, check out MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
We're not losing much this year as long as our pitchers keep it close, says Dab Dave. You were my lucky charm, Valhalla. Love you, man. All right, Archit. Appreciate it, buddy. Our team is deeper than your team. Nah.
Dodgers are hoping this is a pretty sneaky pickup here. 527 games. Wilson coming off of an injury.
All right, we'll stay here on the main
He told me the
for
other
this
day
last inning.
that he threw 10 bullpens in the offseason, and he said that each recovery day afterward he felt better and better. Said he felt great. And he said the recovery days down here have been great too. But getting into a Cactus League game for the first time. And there's a guy who debuted in the big leagues in 2012 with Pittsburgh. Had a career high 74 appearances out of the Yankee bullpen. So Sosa starts things off with a base hit to right.
Oh, base hit. Started off.
Dodgers a 4-run lead, 9-5. 3 outs to get now.
Hold on to your hats, gambler people.
Soki with a home run, and Shohei Ohtani with a home run today. Mark Payton. Now batting. Left-handed hitter takes a strike. Now Wilson has also pitched for the Tigers.
Is it just me, or does Ohtani seem to draw more viewers? There was a reason I was begging for him, Summer O.
With the Cincinnati Reds in 2022.
There was a reason.
And the pitch on the way. In the air to left. Long run for Ryan Ward, and he won't get there. The ball falls in front of him.
Damn it.
Payton with a hit. And now 2 on and nobody out.
I know we suck again, says Loggy Raider.
In between. No, Wilson can close it out. Juan Maria, who came in the 8th inning, threw all of 1 pitch.
It's time for me to bring the heat.
To get the victory, technically.
It's called a vulture.
Yeah.
A vulture win.
Just kept circling overhead.
He barely broke a sweat. Brett Phillips, a veteran at the plate. You might remember him in his little airplane run around in 2020 in the World Series. After that crazy play that ended one of the games. First and second, runners lead.
And making my Fire Roberts signage as we type, says Summer O.
Phillips has been doing some moonlighting as a baseball analyst here and there. Still trying to give it a go here with the White Sox. Takes high for a ball. 1-2.
Tommy Lasorda used to call it pitcher's best friend, that being the double play. And Rosa would love, now ahead in the count, love to make that pitch and get the ground ball.
Wilson out of Fresno State. In fact, he was on a College World Series winning team in Fresno State. Contributed heavily on the mound for the Bulldogs.
Sloggy Raiders' job. I mean, Nufo's job.
2 years in the National League, 4 years in the American League. 1-2's down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, strike this fool out.
Away, out, away. Still 2-2. Ball fouled straight back. He's shaking off the catcher, Chris Oakey. Runners lead down to 2-2. It is fisted foul in the third base dugout. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up as Phillips is making it tough on Wilson. Top of the 9th inning, 9-5 Dodgers. Chris Oakey with an 8th inning home run. Here's the pitch. And left-hander gets the strikeout on a breaking ball.
You can see
Wilson. And there's one down for the White Sox.
He just got struck out.
After fouling off a few, breaking ball away.
Gonna get me an Ohtani and De La Cruz jersey, says Demigod. I love watching De La Cruz, man. Can't believe we let him get away.
I mean, tons of experience and a lot of experience over in that clubhouse.
To play sports is to stay even-keeled. To watch sports is to over-exaggerate, says Summer Ode.
Well, I think as an organization, we talked about organizations earlier. Well, the Dodgers have been known for decades on what they have been able to do with their pitching.
One strike pitch misses outside.
In particular for those that are trying to come back from injuries or maybe couldn't hook on with another ball club, had some difficulty and what have you, maybe a new approach, a new pitch possibly.
1-1. That's low. The prime example of that is Brian Brazier.
Exactly.
I taught him the cutter last year and really completely turned his season around 180 degrees. Wilson out of the stretch, looks back at second, now comes to the plate. Fouled off for strike 2. 2-2 to Corey Lee. Lee walked his last time up in the 7th.
Great time for ground ball.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think many people in that third base dugout would.
This guy here is showing every pitch.
Induce a ground ball.
Watch him. He'll go to the telecast.
A little bit up.
He won't last for long.
Now full count, 3-2.
He won't last for long.
Chris Oakey tried to help him. Payoff pitch. Struck him out. Swing and a miss by Corey Lee, and now the White Sox are down to their final out. Colson Montgomery, a left-hander, will now face the lefty Justin Wilson. Wilson's kick and the pitch. Strike 1 call. That just took him a minute. He gave up 2 hits. The second one an opposite field flare, and then struck out Phillips, struck out Lee, and he gets ahead of Montgomery. Yeah, this one drilled in the gap in right center field. Pretty solidly struck. They'll get a run home. And it's now 9-6.
Oh.
Comes into the score. And over to third base goes Payton, and an RBI single for Montgomery.
Third base to 0, Danny Mendick.
2 outs in the ninth, 1 out to get. Force play available at second base. Danny Mendick, the third baseman. Right-handed batter faced the lefty Wilson. And Wilson's pitch. Missing. It's just got to feel good for him to get back out on the game mound in an actual game. You can have live BP all you want, but it's just not the same.
No, and it's a different setting. I mean, It's kind of foreign territory. And it's another reason you want as much playing time as you can in spring. You can work out even on fields. During the off season, weather permitting, obviously, have that opportunity. But there is nothing like getting into actual competition.
2-ball, no strike pitch. And Mendick takes a strike on the inner half. There are opportunities that the fans don't get to see often because there'll be B games, they'll call them. Usually played around 10 o'clock in the morning. They'll bring another team in. White Sox often because they're right here on the same complex. And you get to pitch against opposite players.
I don't think we know yet, Paint Tomcat.
White Sox down to their final strike.
Yeah, those B games still aren't the same.
No, I don't see the game, Loggy Raider. I'm not watching it, bro.
There's nobody there.
Yep.
All right, here comes the 2-2 from Justin Wilson. Whoa, borderline. And now the runner at first, Montgomery, will go on a 3-2 pitch. I think Wilson wanted a strike call there, didn't get it. Well, he'll come back with another. This is the 27th pitch of the inning for Wilson. Runner goes, swung out and foul tipped in and out of the glove of Oki. So a lot of pitches.
Are you trolling me, bro?
I'm sure he's glad to be back.
Did you see her?
And they strike away from ending the ball game.
Or a batter away from going to the bullpen. Someone is loosening up.
Oh, they got runners on the corners now.
Runners lead from the corners. Montgomery will take off. Here comes the payoff pitch to Mendick. Swing and miss, strike 3. Wilson finishes it up. He strikes out 3 in the inning. But the Dodgers win it. They remain unbeaten in Cactus League play. They go to 5-0-1. The White Sox drop to 1-4. Shohei Ohtani was the story here today, making his Dodger debut. In his third and final at bat, he hit a towering drive for a 2-run home run.
And
9-6.
Dodgers win. Dodgers
tomorrow
win.
Sportsnet LA and AM 570 for the simulcast when the Dodgers face the Rangers at noon. Radio pregame begins at 11.
All right, y'all. So the Dodgers get the dub, remain undefeated in spring training. Ohtani, the debut, a little bit of everything. We had a strikeout, hit into a double play that a runner scored on, and then Ohtani hits the bomb. Dodgers come back from down in this game to win it 9-6. And we'll be back tomorrow for more Dodger baseball here on the channel. The debut of one Yamamoto in a Dodger jersey. So looking forward to that. Hope to see you all there as well. I will be logging off here right now, and then I'll be restarting everything here in the studio and coming up on a Kentucky basketball game versus Mississippi State. Wildcats versus Bulldogs. Starts at 5 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock on the East Coast, 4 o'clock on the West Coast. But I want to say congratulations to our bettors that ended up coming from way down to win there. I also want to thank all the folks that viewed today. This is about a 12,000 view stream, over 100 likes, and I appreciate the support. Thank you to the V homies, the berserkers, the subscribers, the members, and also to my awesome mod squad that was hanging out in here with us today. But Dodgers baseball is back on Valhalla Sports Talk, y'all. And we hope to see you in one of these Dodger watch parties as the season progresses. I want to say goodnight, Gracie, if she doesn't watch the basketball game later. I want to thank y'all. Everybody have a great rest of your Tuesday afternoon. For now, Valhalla Sports Talk is off the air.
This ball carrying. This ball is gone. It is Dodger debut. Shohei Ohtani brings them to their feet. A two-run home run. That's what they've been waiting for.